There's enough food that's this even here on top of from three. Wherever you watch us from listening from, and we have to say even the welcome to the first portion of the program. I beg today for. So I will be playing the things on here. And this is the song I always bring up on the show. I beg today for. So tonight, wherever you follow us from, we let us see people say those of you in Bazon, in Conembo, Glio Travel, keep posted. I don't see what away. We are here this wonderful evening on the program. I beg today for. This is the first segment where we focus on our listening audience, where we also know what is happening in the community and keep posted away. Just at the program, I beg to be going to be us. At the same time, we're going to be here above speak of the past the Apple. Yes, we're going to be here. Continue to share the broadcast. Continue to share the broadcast so that people can be able to follow here this wonderful evening. Share, and share. If you can share to 100 group pages, go ahead and do that. We appreciate it. But don't forget to tell us where you are following us from. Yeah, don't forget to tell us where you follow us. So we are also in the diaspora, and you want to have to stay here this evening. The number that I'm about to put on the screen is our WhatsApp number. Just call on, and you're going to be part of it here this wonderful evening. So keep us there. Like I said, don't think we're away. This is the first segment of the program. I beg to differ. And here this evening, we'd like to take us from our listening community. What is in your community that's happening? Or what are some of the issues tonight that you want to bring to the ears of the audience and the blind speaking? Call us tonight on 0776 105 105 881 14 3504. 0776 105 105 881 14 3504 are the numbers this evening to put it through. Those of you watching, like I said, continue to share. If you can share to 100 pages, we will appreciate that tonight. Just continue to share the live broadcast so people can be able to follow us here this wonderful evening. So if this is the first time coming across us, we let us say welcome to the broadcasting system that teach our people communications broadcast to you live and be right from city you. Yeah. Foreign last so please share live broadcast. You can share to 100 group because like I said, we appreciate you tonight for that. And just to be in the diaspora, you want to have to say here this evening, the number that you are seeing on WhatsApp, that's the last number for our WhatsApp here. Just call up and you're going to be part of it here this wonderful time. Yeah, so let's take our team song, TDY. Yeah, let's see quickly if we can get TDY. That's our team song for this show here on Top Radio, TDY. Yeah. 0776 105 105 881 3504. On the program identity. This is the first portion of the program. Where we come out. This wonderful evening. Opportunities in y'all. Still along for tonight's hour. 0776 105 105 881 14 3504. 0776 and the second you know, yeah, where also our panelists will be joining us here. So continue to share to any other group that you are following on the internet. Continue to share so people can be able to follow here. Let go there and see who is this person watching us online and watching it live from very city, Grand Gita County. So that sound though is not clear. All right, we will work with it. That's running while we will work on it. So just keep posting and tell us we can work on anything here. What the non grant attend the groundbreaking ceremonies of the students set up at the Grand Gita University today. That's Dan Johnston Tajibo. All right. Thanks so much, my dear brother. That question, I think people got answer to that. They want to come up why the superintendent never attended today. And so there are other students today that said the superintendent shouldn't go on the campus. Yeah. And so that's one of the reasons why which the superintendent did not attend the groundbreaking ceremony. And remember, we have the vice president of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Jeremiah Bakun. Yeah, so, you know, we were advised not to attend because some students from the university asked him not to go along with uh, the vice president, so he stayed back. So, folks, what is on the mountain? They want to talk about how the online scorpion cut off from 0776 105 105 will say yes. You know, I tell you, it's clear. You know, to me, trust me. To the public. So just keep yourself force and don't think we're going to hear this. So you 10 o'clock, we're going to be joining our guests. And also, I'm not going to pick up this call. Hello,
Good
good evening. You're me. Where are you from?
evening, about the Wichita, and I join you from my political community.
Austin, welcome to the show.
Thank you for your program. I follow your show and you made mention about our county president, which is the superintendent, now attending the groundbreaking ceremony at the community of Cardiff University of this county.
Yeah, somebody just asked a question, so I just want to explain it to that person.
Okay, so, brother, it's simple. What we need to do now in this county
Okay.
is just to do away with this superintendent Kaka.
And somebody will say, wow.
Thank you. How long this year will soon finish? If you talk, whatsoever you talk from now on to Judgment Day, the superintendent of our county cannot be questioned. The superintendent of our county cannot be workaholic. So if we continue with this kind of notion, I mean, we continue breaking ourselves to a level that sometimes we can do as a good citizen is to get better.
This evening.
Thank you so much.
Let's hold our eye until the sales year can finish, and then we bring in new superintendent. That's it. 0776 105 105 881 14 35 04. Let's go on the line and pick up this person. Hello.
Hello.
Your name and where you
I,
joining from?
yeah, I'm receiving your call from Citizen.
You're feeling welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
You coming in broken. We are not getting you
I
clear.
I want to extend my case appreciation to the security apparatus in this county
Okay.
for helping us today with the situation that was trying to spark us.
Mhm.
And secondly, thanks to the citizens of this county for building a good relationship with the vice president today. Brother, eh, before the president ended up going to the country, I will continue to call and I will make my appeal to our brothers and our sisters. Then.
Mhm.
If you have differences with me, it's better for us to go into our house and sit down and round table discussion.
So,
Instead of going in a public space to deliberate each other. What happened today, it was complete disrespect to the vice president. The superintendent of the brother. Two separate times, you are not successful. The man enter in your home, then you want to follow fight. The reason why the superintendent stay away from that place today is just what's going to happen today. Because the superintendent is from the county, now somebody that they took on local, they brought into this county. The man also got a family, he got a follower. That's why you didn't call yourself student, you got your family and you got your follower. And you understand?
yeah.
So that the reason why he look at it as a father of the county, he has given maturity that he stay away, so things will not go off him. But thank God that the behavior they carry on today,
Mm.
it was very positive for us. What we benefited after all the things. Some of them were arrested. You are not spokesperson for that university. You're not close to the authority that's supposed to say those kind of things. Look at the social media platform. People asking what are these guys? They are students. But how students can behave? Don't compare yourself with people in Western world, in developing world. Always be who you are.
Sure.
We should respect ourselves. We should respect our leader. Look, a whole lot of things can happen around us here. But the people handle it maturely. Going on the platform, delegating your friend this, your friend that. If that will continue on the paper, then the people will not be developed. Let me tell you, today, if you maybe before you put Elegram down, Elegram is friendly with somebody, maybe in Morocco, maybe work for 14 years,
Mm.
12 years or so. He's friendly with people, he's friendly with ministers. What yes, you want to be the way we are awkward now. We don't have time for all to go on our power, sit down and discuss them out, but instead of we'll see people that come to great each other. I was so seeing today the equality what our forward care was seen down there. Yeah, boy, David, brother. And more now people go to say the people the American side they not tell me. Eh? So the way you disgrace me, I'm gonna say I'll bring you in on the public people will disgrace you. See those kind of things. Is it
Mm.
upper well for us? If any grand come to take that microphone today, they kind of be traveling. So you continue to exhibit the good level of leadership.
Okay.
So that's my concern to me. I think everybody thank you that participate on the program and those that don't come, thank God for them. And next time they will also come to let us sit down and discuss our issue instead of watching our very close in the public. That's my concern.
Thanks so much, my dear brother, for being part of this evening.
Yeah.
So that's it, folks. Keep a calls coming in on 0776 105 105 881 1435 04 0776 105 105 881 1435 04 and the numbers for now to put you through here on the program at Deck to Be For. And this is the first feature of today's program at Deck to Be For. At 10 o'clock, our guest will be here with us up to 12 in the morning. So just keep posted. Don't you go away. Those of you watching it online, I'd like to say welcome to this broadcast. You are watching Top TV Live area. We are here. I'm going to line and pick up this person. Hello. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. Your name, where have you gone from?
I actually do join correctly.
Welcome to the show.
Okay, thank you. Right today, with all the campus and witness a lot of things.
Mhm.
And the brother who just left, even though he expressed his personal opinion,
Okay.
but I also have something where people will always tell people we should prepare for this.
Mm.
It doesn't sound well for us.
Okay.
Listen, those guys that appeared in studio last night, they have lecture, and maybe other people who have not been to university or other places, they should be aware. Or university campus is a different level by itself. How many times you have also going to visit that campus? And those people in the studio, they have laid out the basis for which they don't want for going to go on the campus. And then when the vice president went to say, this was before the vice president with the exception, because the vice president accepted that guy was not going there. The only thing for me actually there that was fine was those like some other guys who lived here and then were thinking beyond that is different. Another thing is the person who rely on Hempel, they didn't do well because Hempel was not played there today without mention anything but any friend.
Sure.
So the person who carried information, to whoever they carry information to, they do well for themselves. They are just lie on this brother and want to free you. And lastly, the brother also mentioned that people should unite ourselves. Yes, it is good to unite ourselves. It is not good to watch a very close outside. That's why too it is good as a leader. Whatever people are giving you advice, it's better to take it. Because if you're not taking advice in your house the other day, your parents will tell you I am disgraceful. So the need if you were saying something the other way, you should have been bold and call your name. One thing should be on other side, yeah, is someone who doesn't fear anybody. He express what he think is good. Last night, if you have issue with this, why you not revoke the statement of the last president when he told the people that they shouldn't kill the cow, they should add this particular cow on the cow they give him, and then you sell those cows and buy your adequate and air condition and care to the party. Was it an issue to the county as well? Let's be real, man. Some of those guys, most of them who are flexing out those issues, they are the one who love those people. Who should not be defending other people because they have more money, what they be getting for them. People go to jail for, of course, those who want to jail be free. So if you have issue against people, you should keep it all by yourself. Those people who are protest today, they know what they protest for, and their protest was faithful. Another thing to end with, just this is an advice to this man who always called himself Professor Science. You listen to this little boy from the boy, Mike Gibby, who sang for George Weah. He sang for me say few months ago when he talked about not every auto that have gray hair. I think you have listened to that music.
Yeah, sure.
There's the issue with fire in this county. Listen, if fire is listening to radio, and you're not the spokesperson of Great West County. get this clear. You're always in the constant habit of automating other people. That's why today you're not having job. So if people come out, they are saying things, you should not come and speak to what you don't know about. The devil is telling money you appear on a show and they start discussing harmful things you don't know about, don't talk about it. You are very old, you have your children at home. It is not good for people to buy more for your own man. Please take this advice and stay away from too much of what it is. You can call, but stay away from what you don't know.
Okay.
You people are protesting the Western world. People protest about over. Listen, if the other girl is listening to me this evening, you should take this advice. Other girl, for us, when I get you, I can say for sure, those people, something wasn't with it and the rest of them. Those who are always taking that issue, those who are not against you. But rather those people who are around you, who are not giving you advice, these are people that hate you. So I'm some of them.
All right. Thanks, Blessing. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. Your name, where have you got?
Thank you. I might not be familiar with your name, but my name is B. Martin, and I call from Farville.
Okay. Welcome to the show. Let's go tonight.
Thank you for the show. Let me start by saying this. My brother, if they something, anything that will happen here, we all know that we have no one else besides Grandeur.
Mhm.
So fire can never off fire. Whenever is agitated and is person trying to say something that make them to get angry, if you want to cool them down,
Mhm.
you take your own time to meet and say something soft to the person so that they too will be able to calm down with what you will say to them. Now let me say this on your show last night.
Mhm.
If you can bear me witness or play that recording.
Mhm.
The other guys went to studio, they did not introduce themselves as we came here as a sedition or what have you. But on the show last night, they were accusing other guys that were calling, they were accusing those guys that they are sedition and saying they too are saying any attempt. They too are saying any attempt.
Mhm.
How can you do such? Somebody say any attempt. Then you say any attempt. Now who is getting all the attention? So you need to take your time. When something happens, you understand it. We all push forward for peace so that things cannot go off here. So for me, majority of these guys are calling if the deliver guy who call, you are one of those that will call Agnes, he will come with peace, but he cannot end with peace. He will come with peace at the end of the day, he will end it all with the scripture and say, any attempt. So today, you see what happened today? It was not fun. But they were pushing on the fire.
Mhm.
And the people had a reason for which they said what they said. But if we wanted them not to go any other route, talking oh German would beg what people were doing yesterday or this morning. German would beg you leave it because of the of the vice president.
Mhm.
They let leave it when the vice president leave, we can solve our own problem in the country. But some of them were joining battle line as well. And it was not fun. So it will not be fun always for all the good things. Thank you for the show.
Thank you so much.
Another thing I want to end with,
Mhm.
this show is a very fun show that everybody wants to take part.
Okay.
But there are other people that will the show when somebody say something, they will say something contrary to what the person is saying. So those of you that use the show, when it's call for you to erect your point, please then erect the show. Those guys came in a studio as student body. They never came as teachers. Now from CDC. But last time, majority of them they are sedition. It was not fun. Sedition are Labiru and they have their right also. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Justin, for being part.
All right.
So that's it, folks. Keep your post coming in. So to be with everybody, right? Those guys appear here last night. They are students from the university, and it was clear that they don't want at the campus or to stop the vice president from entering. They welcome him to do any other project that he wants to do. But then they don't want the county superintendent uh, to be on the program. Even if you follow us today, we spoke with some of them during the time we were posting. If you go on our section page right now, you will see it. And they flag out the issue of which they are asking not to attend. One have to do with the promise made by him, by the student free tuition. So there are other things about it. Everything has season. If that's the case, why we can't just continue to celebrate New Year and Christmas every day and day? Because this thing have season. So today we say okay, December 25, the Christmas day, the 1st of January is New Year day. If this days can pass, that is the same thing about election. They said the person is going for 6 years, and the person is going for 5 years, 4 years. After the 4 or 5 years, we go to election. If that's come, then we can talk politics. But for now, I think it's the best time that we come together and talk about the development of Grand Jida County and see how best our county can be compared to other counties around us. We and Nema today, Grand Basso, Lofa, we gain independent together. Where are they today? Can we compare ourselves? The only thing we can boast of today is Sweden is well laid out. That's all. For every day and then you see new structure in the people area. So I think this is the best time that we come together and see how best we can move our country forward than to be doing CDC or Unity Party. Let's go and take this person. Hello.
Good evening, Christopher for B1.
This is Alexander Doewulu.
Oh, Alexander Duewulu.
Mhm.
Come on, good evening.
Good evening.
What happened is again, we are school.
When the news comes, we're going to bring his full name.
Okay, anyway, my name is Patrick B.
Okay. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I thought Christopher because you also the guys last night who wanted to protest today.
Mhm.
So then we call really, no you know,
Sure.
everybody is
Mhm.
happening is about to happen that will speak. But whoever take a focus, what is that person is going for, and then you have to give your platform before you what all your need on the campus.
Mhm.
And the answer you say you want to put there, you see now, you don't know what to do with that energy to play the subject. What to them, they beat them. So now, it seems to be that the people they pay them. They say, amazing job not, amazing job not teaching, enough food on our campus. Even after you the course, there are some food on our campus. Where they go for there? These are the things we look at, listening to.
No, that is attending and messenger who is attending. I'm outside in the college there. They are all there. Just go to the. They are all attending the school.
Okay. So the thing is that only thing that is to find out about the legal but we know how it started on the campus because the group of them are out there. For the group of them, so I mean I explain all to you but this I do your thing, you're leaving, play and you kind of focus. You never let it. So this is why we call it to tell people that when something comes to work, when a lot of them say this is that and has someone else sleeping some of them are talking honestly. Now we learn why is it they want to go to the in a farm property. They should have said. So I hear that well.
All right. Thank you so much for being part of the show. And folks, that's it. What's coming in? Those of you watching us, if you want to be just for the last number on the screen, it's the WhatsApp number going to be part of it. Hello.
Oh, Arizona.
Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah. Thank you. You yes, uh,
Yeah. Still,
All right.
with the account here.
Sure.
Yeah. You know, bro, me, I live in my country with my brother. Here, and you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But it don't require noise. You can use out of problem.
Sure.
People been eating money in my country from the day I was there up to present. People say for my money. But the people they can handle it in a professional way, and every one of them can reason. But trust me, brother, for us, we been dealing the way we handle issue very raw. And you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can you imagine when student handling issues, students, they need students, now intelligent people, that solve people, that handle issues with pen and paper. It don't require violence. What we achieve today now, what they got them print on the placard today that we will read on social media, that we will send. When you do anything, you must achieve. And what is this? And you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You looking at the men down there, like you looking at the men. Maybe you just looking or the situation just looking simple or common to you. Then you know, reaching best meaning to themselves. Everybody have their last thing. People that took power before even anything extended to that position. You want to tell me they're not what the last of going there can do? But you know, people going personal. It's very bad.
Mm.
All people's forties and here, and we let them go. So what is about Eddie Green? So besides Eddie Green, we're not able to sit down and go on with our development. That's we develop country. No. You it's but it's so I'll miss you and we don't we may not be working at that. But when that I will be dressing ourselves way beyond. If a graduate can be more alone, it's not superintendent. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Mm-hmm.
So I appeal to us. Let us sit down and discuss our own issue so our friends will not be laughing at us.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, the late senators that will go where our issue is. But the people went back to mental division, they know it. That was done. That they got down and free just an issue. They don't speak for almost 2 years. The people they sit down, that educator them. The children watching all, they won't behaving. So why we keep getting settled? Let's go grant there for let's forget about Eric Grant now. Eric Grant not bigger than Green there. So for the sake of Eric Grant now, we see what they kind of damage, the disgrace we cause for Green there. Because we're putting Eric Grant issue first, more than our own interest. You see Eric Grant for there, nobody, no crowd man, I will go there, I will even give them money. We show. Taking an own problem, but we have to take that away. That Eric Grant issue or Bogobo issue, I think communically there, you have now heard it before. That Eric Grant damage the yellow machine and parking and squad are parking there.
Thank
So
you, my
people
dear
should
brother.
really
Thank
look
you
at
so
things.
much.
They
Thank
might
you.
go out of, they might not be thinking out of man.
Uh, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. So that's it for it top 105.3. And this is it to maybe bring it up tonight and we talk about what is on the mind maybe that you want to talk about. We also bring it on board and we talk about it. Those of you who are online, continue to share the live to other group pages that you are following. And don't forget to comment or tell us where you're watching us from or where you're following us from. Trust me when we way out to the public, telling them where you are watching us from. So if you also want to make your comment or you want to say something here tonight, the last number on the screen is our WhatsApp number. Just call that number. I want to put you through, and you will have your say here this wonderful evening. The name is Alexander Brown. I'm here. About 10, I will be joining the panelists here along with the co-host, ARCHIE Wright, will be here by 10 o'clock. So the guests will be coming on here to allow you BLEGAY. BLEGAY is going to be here tonight as our guest. So just keep posted. Don't keep away. Keep listening. If you want to be part of it here on the first segment, the phone line is open to me. I want to take this person. Hello.
Good evening, Alexander.
Good evening, your mayor. Where are we going from?
Thank you. This is the Agnes Tapper. I joining you from Baptist Community.
So, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Let me extend my revolutionary greeting to colleagues who are franchised their students' right to them. Though in protest is two things, you can be jailed for a reason and go free, right?
Mm-hmm.
So no should be whatsoever things happen today, they are being recorded with history. Nations 20. I must have this stuff.
Okay.
But I think I'm a coward leader. Not to praise when you see the wrong doing and because you are pressed from some and you want to pretend. There's a reason some of us want of the representative right of soccer because we wanted to know how he leads the people of Tier District. But I saw something today on their platform discussing updates. And the representative cannot have, let's look at the vice president. With all response and what the national government is supposed to do. You got little people in. But the representative kept giving reputation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you say something to the people, you should be able to have a little sheet in your head and go by their agenda. But I felt so disappointed, and I want this recommendation to his team. They still got to guard their leader. Because you are cross section. If you go through their progress sheet today, the representative has serious oversight when it comes to remarks. But I saw he hold the mask and started going to Kutumaya O, leaving challenges about change. So it is good to fight a national debate. But the most constrained, the more concerned, he is the representative with this district. And with all what has happened yesterday, it is something that is supposed to express the gratitude to the students community of because you can't look at the and when the I saw his presentation, that reputation was
All right. So we lost him. Thanks so much, Mr. Tabak, for the part. Let's go and see who are watching us. Quickly. I'm following you from Zia Town, Zia City, Konamo Statutory District. That's Gay Wulu. And let's say thanks so much for following Mr. Wulu from Zia Town. And following you from Konamo District Medical Clinic and become the good one. Prince Q2 Junior. Thanks so much. Yeah, through how you doing there? How is available? Thanks so much for watching. Continue to be following us here. Yeah, continue to share the broadcast or any other group pages that you are following. We know you are well posted and available. I think the people there are taking care of you, bro. Yeah, you hear clear through and speak your mind here. That's the people that brought up Mr. Q2. Yeah. Let me see the next person. Say, I'm following you from podcast. Wow. All right. Thanks so much. That's Mr. Nathaniel and May. Thanks so much for following. Folks, keep your calls coming in. Those of you watching us, if you want to, make a point here this evening, just use the last number on the screen, and that's our WhatsApp number. I'm going to put it through here. Yeah, the WhatsApp number is on the screen. Just shine your eye through because it's very clear, I know, and you can see A. And just call me. I want to put it through here. We have in the 15 minutes of and very soon we join Yes, continue to share the broadcast. Mr. Asset Fale is also watching us from ELWA Rehab Morovia. I would like to say welcome. He posted day 6. I beg to day 4, the first portions of this program. Now 10, we draw down curtain on the core section. When we'll be joining our panelists here. At the same time, our guests will be appearing here. And we're going to have a wonderful discussion up to 12 o'clock a.m. in the morning. Let's go and pick up this person. Hello?
Yeah, so let me end up because I like
Hello, sir. How is it? Orange Orange. Go ahead, Chief.
yeah, so to end up, all in terms of politics or those around the representative of being in fellowship. When it comes to district, like gathering, you still have the oversight. The same way you have your oversight in the house when it comes to the people, we see you as the brighter person of them. So let him be able to improve because what I saw today, they still need more to be done in their institution. Right? Because there are a lot of cross sections. People coming from town, you can get a chance to go to some things from his office. So I don't think you should be careful. This is why we are conflict. You be elected in this place because you say that this has been going on. So that is my recommendation to the team. They should really encourage our boss to do more. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, boss. Keep the calls coming in. We think we to make a point. Yeah. Keep the calls coming in. For those of you don't know, this is the broadcasting system of People Communications Incorporated. And we broadcast to you live and direct from Zurich City, Grand Gdeh County, Republic of Liberia. If this is the first time coming across us, you are listening to the program. I beg today for here this wonderful time. Just keep posted, don't you go, and let's keep doing this together. Up to 10 o'clock 10, we will be joining our guests and that of our panelists here this evening. Like see, good evening, my dear brother. I'm watching you live from Putu Penocom. Brother, thanks you. I only want to say Zwedu is not going to. Thanks so much. This one is coming from Ellison G. All right, thanks so much. Yeah, yes, somebody will say Moravia is not Liberia. Zwedu is not, only grand event. Thanks so much, my chief there. Uh, Let me say evening to the people of Benetton and the YouTube bell. Yeah, for so people course coming in here this evening 0776 005 881 143504. Those of you in Martin, you let me say good evening. And if you're there to Kunabo, you let me say good evening to every one of you. And this is how we welcome you here at this wonderful time on the program. I beg to be for to and the people that made it tonight let us say even to every one of you, keep a cross coming in with now it's an opportunity for you, Chorus. I will have 10 minutes. Our course make it right. And so get very, very solid. They're going to be here. Let's take our things on. We are with you. Let's take our things on quick. Wow. Episode that says here, this is the program before. Just only us. Let us say keep it stay and don't do touch it. And let's keep doing this together here. And it's wonderful time. My name is Alexander Duawulu, and I'm going to be here with you up to 12 o'clock in the morning. I've worked about 9 minutes up to 10 o'clock. At 10, we join our panelists. Our co-host here, Mr. Archie Wright. And like I told you, about 10 o'clock, guests here also, where we're going to be diving into discussions here. Let's keep posting. I don't you go away. We stay entertained, and of course, from our audience here, 0776 105 881 143504. And to be talking and say, yes, of course, that's our work, but we also want to hear from the citizen. Yeah, let's hear from the citizen tonight. What is it for communities? What are some of the burning issues they want to talk about? They'll bring humanity aside and for this person is sedition, this person is militarization. No, this is not the time until the season can come, which is 2029 is a season for politics in Liberia. For now, we come together as we work together, see how best we can improve our counties to be compared to other counties. Let's say from tonight, 0776 105 105 881 143504 are the numbers supporting you tonight. Oh, yes, you don't made the law, you break the law. If you made a law, 0776 105 105. Like why like pick up this person. Hello,
Good afternoon.
good evening, my dear brother. I think where you're from.
This is GDEH keeping up from Yari.
Sunshine in Yari, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Welcome to the
Okay, brother. Uh, my appreciation with the students then for the students and then on the actually one of the positive the test to enter the college today.
okay.
And I also want to extend my greeting to Honorable Suka and his family for making this program the unique one today. The entire Nigerian for creating this program. I also tell them thank you and God bless them. You see, sometimes other people when something coming up, people that sometimes got to say on the record way.
Mhm.
They see that sometimes want to go and say, well, the people didn't have to do that be helping. Yes, they up to this time, the people did well. The concerned citizen of Green know that there are people who actually concerned about this country.
Mm.
So I tell them, thank you for the day. I tell them, thank you for receiving the vice president with you. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, my dear brother, for being part. Now, since folks, let's get you tonight. 0776 105 105 881 14 35 03. 0776 105 105 881 14 35 04 are the numbers to put here tonight. Let's hear it quickly. Here on top 105.3, the line is open and the opportunities here. Let's hear from you. Very shortly, we have 3 minutes up to 10 o'clock. Mr. Harry is expected to be here very, very soon. Coming in 0776 2 minutes up to 10 o'clock. 10 we join our co-host here this evening. Mr. Archie Rice going to be here along with panelists here this evening. So just be posted. We have the issue our guest is tomorrow Wala BLEGAY. And she's going to be here the next at 8 for us. So just be posted. Don't you go. Yeah. And going to be very much interesting here this evening. Trust me, it's going to be very much interesting. The only thing we need from you just keep posted and don't you go, right? Yeah, let's do this together. So let's see. Yeah, keep posted and don't you go away. They already started joining us here. Just keep posted, keep your calls coming in on 0776 105 105 881 14 35 04. Continue to share the broadcast, so people can be able to follow us. Just share the broadcast, continue to share it. Those of you listening on the radio, you can call us and make a point here. What are some of the issues affecting you in your favorite communities, town? You know, maybe I'm just talking about it. Yeah, talk with a cross through on 0776 105 174 881 14 35 04. 0776 105 the number 5 to be part of it right here on top 105.3. The first segment of the program I beg to be for. To just keep posted, we're trying to get the panelists on here. As soon as they join us, they're going to let you in. Yeah. But for now, we still take no cost. We still take cost. So you can put a cost through. Yeah. And let's hear from you. Let's hear from you tonight right here on top 105.3. So the time is 10 o'clock. Let's see. Uh, Sierra, who is the best? Let me see. I'm calling you closely from the National Airport, and Talu is. I'm going to land and pick up this person. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Your name, where you're not
Yeah.
from?
Someone, someone,
Someone's
for some,
coming again.
I only know that this when I get money, you can go a full tradition. Hello?
Hello, you're alive. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay. Thank you for what you said. I tell you, when it passed, I was stranded. And I the president, I'm a stranded. But I'm not get the hand and the whatsoever today. I said, you, I listen up to you for what I tell you.
All right.
I said, somewhere.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Try to get to the station, then we'll see what to do.
I
Thank you.
said,
Thank you so much. Let's hold it there. Let's see quickly. Good evening, Mr. Wright. Mr. Sumi, how you doing?
Oh, I can say I'm feeling great. Uh,
Okay.
God is great or greater, and His favor upon me. I can say I'm ready to do the people business.
Hmm. Okay. Mr. Wright, good evening.
I can see Mr. Right.
Ele busy. Trying
Oh
to set up
no,
one or
you
two
know,
things before.
sometimes in the field of communication,
Hmm. Okay.
sometimes things happen, and you have to be prepared anyway. And so, like all of us, we have to be prepared. And our special guest today, who is
Mhm.
from, she have a heritage that comes from the eastern region. So that's why she is a special guest. Councilwoman Wala Blige
Okay.
from through her heritage area.
Hmm.
So you can see we have a African show today.
Okay.
Heritage
Good evening, Mr.
from
Wright.
father and mother.
Oh.
You got to unmute.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
info,
yeah.
info, yeah,
How you doing? How you doing, folks? Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. I'm doing well here.
All right. It's good you're doing well, Alexander, because we got a very busy evening here. We got a very special guest coming in the house. You see Mr. Smith all suit up. You know, he is tired.
So how you call the color now? It's not red, but how you call this color?
I mean, I don't know. That thing with the ruby red, or
a maroon color, or how you call it? But
I don't know. Maybe we can put it in there with a little ruby red.
Okay.
Red, you know, yeah.
Okay.
But that's cool, man. I like the way you look, but man, you look sharp.
You see, when you have a special guest like our guest, who is a council person from Prince George County in the state of Maryland, Walla BLEGAY, and who heritage from Nimba County, and mother from Nigeria. So you have to be correct.
That's right.
Flavor, yeah. So aspiring, yeah.
Yes. Hey, I'm
aspiring,
with you.
Aspiring young leader.
Yes.
Is it Idi Amin with a red shirt?
No, I can't interfere. You gotta introduce yourself, Mr. Nemo. We have a special guest today, so you gotta be on your best. You'll be on your best today.
Okay.
but you would be proud. Anybody who have heritage from the eastern region, you should be happy.
Yes, you should be very happy about our guest today, because she hails from the region. I heard from the great county of Nimba, and with some heritage coming out of Nigeria. So that mix is beautiful, and we're going to have her on today, and we're going to have a beautiful conversation.
We have be correct to say.
Okay, what? You go in and out.
Pan-Africanism or what?
That you could be right. Yeah.
Because she was born in America, so we can say Pan-African connection with the motherland, and then our.
I think you will be on point if you said that. You know,
so coming back to the root.
Yes. Right.
Yeah, for me. So have that root too. If you have children in America, you have that same root. That one day when you become a top person in the community, or your daughter or son become a top person, we'll look at the root of that daughter, and we'll look at your root from what your district in Maryland?
Who? Me?
That district will become popular when your son or daughter.
I'm from Bangkok.
No, don't change your route, man. Maryland, why are you changing it?
Don't you know I'm Beaufort High School graduate?
So Beaufort High School in Bon County, eh?
In Bon County,
we have time.
The first high school there. You know,
Okay.
they had high school in Totota before Bon County or before Banga.
Okay. So we have some time to send the audio to our technician, Mr. Wright. Could you send the one that sent you of the link? On that link, you will hear the councilwoman when she was elevated to the position of council member at large recently in November. She spoke. So that audio, I want you to send it to the station to play it while we're expecting a big storm in the United States, and if you're a council person, you have to do your due diligence
Yep.
of making sure all maintenance work, everything in place.
Yeah,
So our guest will be delayed.
I brought my
Yeah, so she will be, because she has series of meetings to attend. So she will be with us exactly 5:30 p.m. to start the show. But we can do other things. So send it.
Where did you send that link, Mr.
Send it.
Where did you send the link?
His connection is bad.
In the same bar I send you. Send it to him. When you choose something, let him play. I send it to him. Mr. Wright.
I don't see it. If you send it, I don't see it. Can you please resend it again?
You have it. The same. Yeah. So check the same link of the bar.
Well, Alex.
It's there, Mr. Wright. You gotta open the link. You gotta open
Alex on
YouTube.
Is Alex on or his mic is mute?
I am, Mr. Josh.
Well, I was looking for you, at the BP.
So,
Come again?
They haven't programmed. I just shared a link.
All right, let me check in the chat real quick.
Yeah, I just shared a link. I think they having dinner or something. And I was looking for my man Alex. I said, he'll be sitting at the same table where VP Kum will be sitting. Archie did not know the magic, so I was not expecting him there. Well, Archie, why are you looking? I think the people in Israel should have done a better job.
While we're waiting, Mr. Nemo, wait.
The place they're having a dinner, I was not impressed. Yeah, go ahead now, friend. Fred going out. You are muted.
His connection is bad. I don't know what's going on tonight. But yeah, you are saying. I mean, I didn't hear you.
No, I was saying the people should have done a better job. I mean, the place is red now. The dinner they're having.
Oh,
the place doesn't look presentable.
Oh man, you want me to say something that I'm trying
to? Soka made presentation. The one lady, spoke. I think on behalf of the Chiefs, and there I left it. The program. I shared a link, in the chat room.
Mr. Nemo, you want to play it now?
Huh?
Can I play the video? Can I play the video?
The one I sent or the one Fred sent?
What link is he sending?
What link is you guys?
All right.
Okay.
Hold on.
Which video are you looking at, Alex? I don't know if he hear me. Because the video I sent is the program they are having in Zredru.
Ladies and gentlemen, wherever it is you watching us from, this is On TV coming.
Okay, I think that they want from Zredru.
Okay, I've seen the link you sent, but unfortunately, we cannot play it on
No,
yeah.
no. I just sent it for information.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. I didn't send it, for it to be played.
Oh, okay. No, see, asking, whether you should play or not.
You should wait for Fred link.
Yeah, but what the link he sent me? He didn't send no link. I'm running around trying to find a link.
Well, maybe he's going to look for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't send a link. But Mr. Nuba, how's your day today? What's going on? You say you've been following what happened in the county?
Oh yeah.
What is happening? Because I haven't followed. I seen Mr. Fred back there.
In Maryland?
No, I heard you talking about Granger there.
Oh, no. I said I was listening to the program they are having, at the I don't know, the city or administration building.
I mean, I'm back.
That's what I was.
That keep the subject matter.
What link did you send me? I didn't see the link.
Yeah, look at your message, your real phone message, not the WhatsApp. Look at it. I just sent it to you. Look at it. Hit it.
Text message.
Yeah, I sent it. So right now when I say message, that's what we call message.
I see it. Okay, now I just seen it. Okay.
Yeah, hit the link. Hit the link, and you see the YouTube and send it to the station. Send everything to the station.
You go to my village. They give you message for me because it's not text message. It's not message. Or which one you call message? It could be
one is owned by the message, the real number message.
It could be message.
WhatsApp is different. Those are social media, but the phone message is your message, which is a text message from your. So just send it to him, and when he see it, and he play it.
Alex got it. He's
because he's not in the studio. Okay. So while he downloading it, two things we can do because it's 5:18, 5:30. Our special guest will be here, and so I will apologize for the delay. But since she's in the administrative position as a council person and a council at large, we have the responsibility. A big storm is passing our way. So when you are a council person or in leadership role, you have to make sure your community protected and what needs to be done. So they had to extra time to do that. So extend her apology to not to be 5 o'clock, but she would be 5:30. Be 11 minutes. So within the 11 minutes, we can talk about the audio. When the audio ready, it can be played or it can be there until we're ready. And the other, we can talk. We can talk about our guest. So when she comes, we just push into it. Give her bow. And when we play,
Alex, can you hear us?
Okay.
Alex.
So while we're waiting on him, and he tells you until we're ready, and okay. So there's an audio. Somebody put mute.
Alex, you can't play this.
Oh
gosh.
There's a microphone on. Somebody have a speaker on. Okay, is it much better? Yeah, it's much better now. So, Mr. Wright, let's introduce the show, and we go around, introduce ourselves, and then because it's just about 10 more minutes, the Councilwoman Wala BLEGAY will be on.
That way for what you count. Don't do the introduction then.
No, we can still introduce the show and talk about, introduce the show and go ahead, and then anything about our guests we can talk, and then and we can, soon as you come on, we move ahead, so it can be any delay.
No, okay. So if you're watching us, we say thank you for coming. Today we do have a special guest with us. That guest is Councilwoman ARCHIE Wala BLEGAY, coming out of PG County, Maryland, in the United States of America. She's coming to talk about a cross section of issue. Woman notice me. Is the guy listening? BLEGAY. Oh gosh. Coming of
Somebody doing something? Are you telling somebody behind the back?
Yeah, I had to take this guy off. He's trying to play a video he shouldn't play. I'm telling him not to play this video. So yes, and so we thank you for coming. We're going to have a very interesting show here in the next 8 minutes. I have with me here Fred the Veteran Smith and Mr. George Nubo, who I will allow to. Fred, are you hearing me?
Yes, very loud and clear.
Okay, great. Eddie, are you hearing me? So yes. And so
Alexander,
we thank you for coming. We're going to have a very interesting and Mr. George, who I will allow to.
Yes, I get you guys.
Fred, are you hearing me? Okay, but we're getting a feedback.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, great. So I will allow you to introduce yourself to our listening public, please. Mr. Fred, Veteran Smith, will follow you, then we'll go to Mr. Nubo.
Very loud. Go to Mr. Nubo first. Loud and clear.
Okay. Mr. Nubo?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Eddie, are you here? So yes.
Good evening to our listeners. Good evening to panelists. I'm George Nubo. I'm back, and I'm excited for our guest here tonight. She is classified as a Pan-Africanist, and we will be happy not only Pan-Africanist, but also a person from ECOWAS region, which link to us directly, Liberia, Nigeria, and you name it. So no, I'm very happy to be here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nubo. Fred the Veteran Smith.
Yes, always. It's a great show whenever we're talking about our heritage. My name is Fred the Veteran Smith, and today we're having one of Liberian daughter who here from the eastern region. Her father, Mr. BLEGAY. May his soul rest in peace. He's not with us, so he could have heard his daughter on Top FM 105.3 today. But his legacy lived through her, and so today we'll be hearing from her, her passionate for Africa and the good work she is doing in the United States. So it will be a great show. It will be an inspiring show, and she will highlight, since we're focusing on decentralization, she will break it down how in the United States you have federal, you have state, and you have local government. So where she sits, She will be talking from the local government level. It's almost like Grand Jita County, Nima County, having that right to function and operate. So that's where she will be coming from when she speak to her. But she internationally known, locally known, and she a Democrat. So aspiring star young woman when it comes to rising the Democratic Party and leadership in Maryland. So you'll hear more about her later. But Fred, the veteran, delighted. You can see me how I dress. With my question, we live up to the expectation, the way I dress. So all can sing together, Mr. Nemo.
That's true. Well, let me go around and while we wait for the guests, she'll be in the next 4 minutes.
She said she will be talking from the local government level. It's almost like
Fred, you got
Grand
to
Jita
ready
County, Nima County.
No,
I think somebody.
Now you the studio. The studio has to readjust.
Okay.
When it come on, we get feedback. But I wanted to come around the table and say to you, Mr. Nubo, what does it represent? I mean, what's the feeling to know when you see a Liberian, especially a female, I'm not trying to push a gender ticket here, but occupying such a very high profile position and coming to speak to the people on this solemn day? What does it represent?
Well, I feel happy because I know what my people went through. I know what my ancestors went through. I know what my grandfather, who was a chief, went through. I know how people from here suppress us. And now we're having children. I know we're having children who can be called the real American Liberians. Because the people that went, they were not citizens. They were free, but they were not citizens. I know what my ancestors went through. Where the echo coming from?
I think when the station come on, they should have called it on. So he can talk. He can talk. The mic have to be off.
They have to be off. Okay. I think that's what we're going to do.
So,
and let him be looking forward to our guest when she in the background to bring her flower.
Oh, no, I can bring her. Don't worry. I got that.
Okay.
Yep.
In the station, when the station come on, they should have called it on. So he off.
They have to be off. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm sorry, Mr. Nubo. I mean, we're trying to get this guy on, but there's no way. They still have to readjust. Go ahead, Mr. Nubo.
Yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I'm happy to be here.
Excellent.
I mean,
okay, Mr. Nubo, I will have to hold you there. We do have our guest in the back.
Okay.
Let me bring her on stage.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. How are you?
We should welcome you.
Thank you.
Welcome to the platform.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right. So as we have planned, what happened?
What happened?
She's back. Okay, good.
Okay.
So we're going to go around the table, and then after that, we will have Councilwoman introduce herself, and then we'll give it back to the veteran Smith, and then he will read the Councilwoman biography, and then we'll go right into the show. All right. So, Councilwoman, welcome to the show. My name is Archie Wright. I am the co-host of the show. It is called I Beg to Differ. So please do not take it personally if we differ what you hear tonight.
No problem.
Okay. So I'm glad to have you. That is who I am. I'll pass it on to Mr. Nubo to introduce himself, and then the veteran Smith.
Councilwoman, I'm George Numbo.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm glad to have you here. I'm very excited.
Me too.
I mean, for our children or our daughter to excel to that level. Yes. So I'm very excited tonight. And nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Okay, this is Fred, the veteran Smith, and welcome to Top FM 105.3, one of the newest show called I Bet to Differ. So you the first guest from the root of Africa in the diaspora to appear on the show. That history made today.
Thank you.
And so welcome to the show.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. I look forward. I love, I'm an attorney, and I love to actually, debate. So, different, we always say, and as an attorney, they say reasonable minds can differ. You're going to have people who are all reasonable, but on different sides, and no side is right or wrong.
Thank you.
And as I was saying, I also met you. I don't know if you can remember when you graduated. So and we're having the graduation party, and I was privileged with one of your relative, Uncle Ruben Grief, and how time is so short, and you have taken off and haven't stopped.
Right.
So let me give few brief things about you, people who don't know you, and then we start with the questioning.
Right, let's do that.
Yeah, and your name is Wala BLEGAY. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Yeah, Willa County, Willa, there's Nimba County, but I mean here I'm Wala BLEGAY.
Okay.
I was born and raised in Washington, D.C., but of course, as you all know, my family is from Liberia in Nimba County.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were elected for the first 4-year term of Prince George County Council in November 2022, the general election, and was appointed to serve as council member at large on January 5th, 2026. You also was elected as vice chair by your peers. So during your first term on the council, during your first term, you spearheaded an aggressive people-driven agenda and altering legislation that cover encouraging quality development in the county, limiting tobacco stores, marijuana shops in residential communities, and also healthy restaurant in your district, providing tax credit for public safety employee, creating a task force to address emergency room waiting time, requiring security camera in high capacity apartment building and rent stabilization and more. As chair of the council, sitting at the board of health, you spearheaded led the effort of the council addressing nurse-patient ratio, long emergency room wait time, and mental health. She is a passionate advocate for civil rights, women's rights, and worker rights, and the creator and host of a Chat with a Lawyer television talk show. Also, free legal resource for county residents, and you're also a grassroots organizer. She has committed her office to the engagement, education, and empowerment of all stakeholders. An adjunct professor. I don't know how you have all the time to do all of this at the American University Washington College of Law, former staff Antonin for the DC Nursing Association, advocating to improve the working environment for nurses, working family. Council member BLEGAY has been noted as a working people voice She has previously served on the Maryland Governor Task Force for the study of economic development, apprenticeship, and programs. ACLU of Maryland, a Maryland Legislative Agenda for Women, Board of Director for the Training Source, Prince George's County Human Relations Commission, Prince George's County NAACP, Amherst, Maryland, and the Maryland Coalition of Consumer Rights. She has published numerous articles related to civil rights, healthcare, and education, and is a recipient of 40 and Honor 40 in Prince George's County Awards, the National Black Caucus of Legal Elected Official Presidential Service Award, and the Daily Records Leading Woman Award. Councilwoman BLEGAY is a first generation of Liberian and Nigerian American, graduating of the University of Maryland College Park with a BA in government, politics, and she earned a JD from the American University in Washington of Law. She is a proud member of the Delta Sigma Theta sorority and Prince George's County resident for more than 20 years. Council member BLEGAY reside in Kinterry. I think it's a city she lives in Maryland. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We should give you a full bio. I appreciate it. You took your time reading it. So
Have I left for anything that we don't know about you, and how you able to do all of that? That would be my first question.
Well,
How
look,
you able to do?
African parents are very hard and they want their kids to do well. We know that many sacrifice so that we could be here. And I have no choice but to work hard. And that's what we're doing now, working hard to make sure that people know that I am doing, the good thing for the people.
You will be heard right now in the eastern region of Liberia, and your late father here from Nimba County. And if he was alive, he would be proud hearing you on the station in the eastern region of Grand Gita, not too far from Nimba County, where your father here from. So you consider a pan. You consider a Pan Africanism. How do you consider your roots from Africa, being born in America? Now you have the choice of contributing back to the motherland. How you look at all of that?
Well, I think it's, bridging the gap is what our generation is supposed to do. When I was growing up, this was the 90s where a lot of Liberians were coming into the U.S., coming from some serious, the Civil War. And we started advocating. My first advocacy as a kid was joining my parents, going to meet with the DC council members, going to meet with the county executives and the mayor to advocate for our people that were coming in and looking for resources. And then later on, as I got older, when I became a lawyer, we had, again, the first Trump administration, they wanted to remove the DED status for the Liberian refugees, those that still had status. And we came and basically met with the congressional members and made it clear to them that this was not they were talking about nurses, that Liberian nurses that were saving people's lives. These are not criminals. These are people who are doing good. And I think we could say the same thing for all the ICE issues going on there. So we needed to push and make sure that we got the word out to the people about what was going on. And if we frankly stopped it, as the congressional members saw us show up, they started to say, okay, let's do something to save this community. So sometimes when you feel like you're here to be a voice, I'm able to know the systems here, how to advocate. I'm a lawyer. I file lawsuits to help people. I used to have a show, Chat with the Lawyer, that was a voice that people can get information on legal services. So I'm going to take that same attitude, and I'm doing that as a council member. I believe that my role is to bridge the gap. Or being the Pan-African, the appropriate one is to bridge the gap.
Now, my second question to you will be, in Liberia, we have a unified form of government. In America, you have the federal government, the state government, and the local Can you break it down to explain to us these different levels of government?
Mhm. Well, the state government focuses on state laws and how they're impacted. And this is your state roads. This is your overall budget when it comes to providing services in Medicare, and healthcare. All of it comes from the state. Whereas your county focuses on your economic development. It focuses on your rec services when it comes to helping out your seniors and helping out vulnerable communities. And then I would even add, like, they do have a relationship with the school system, but the school system is run by the school board. So people need to learn the different forms of government. Oftentimes, I complain for our people that they're so focused on home that they don't focus on anything local. And look today, as I'm looking at probably taking my next move, one of the big issues that keeps coming up is this whole discussion about what's going on in Gaza and all of those things, and you realize the power that people have here today has made our politics linked to what happens on the West Bank and Gaza. So we got to remember we could do the same thing in Liberia and other places if we just used our power, which we don't use. It's underutilized. And if we actually got involved locally, we can leverage that to go back to our country. So right now we're looking at a sister city relationship that we're trying to work out. And between the whole country of Liberia and the entire state of Maryland, we're working on that. And then we're also working on doing a trade mission later this year. And this is all connected to everything that we're doing is connected to just me being on the council and being a Liberian on the council. So sometimes you
Mm.
have an interest. I have an interest in Liberia, so I'm going to add it and make sure that the county considers it because they have a large African population in this area.
No, that's great to hear from you. You already start advocating. Could you tell us about your job as council person and council at large that you just took, your responsibility? I think you have touched some of it, but can you go detail what you were doing, what you're supposed to be doing, and any future plan in your position? You can let us know now.
Yeah, I mean, we right now, I've been a council member now for almost 4 years, recently appointed to at large, where my focus on this job has been focusing on the issue of economic development, like I said before, trade missions, we have one of the wealthiest African American populations in the country. So how do we connect that to what we have? How do we connect that to what we have in Liberia? How do we let people know that Liberia is the true gateway to Africa? Because at one point it was the gateway to Africa, especially from the United States. So we're just trying to get that word out. I am considering a congressional run in my district. The congressman has announced his retirement, and with that run, that would be 3 different counties. So it's like 4 different counties is expanded. But as an at-large member, I feel I've done a lot from food as medicine legislation to improving our health to electric vehicles legislation, registration to remove tobacco stores and storage facilities in every corner, and so much more. So I've been an advocate. So taking it and moving to the next level and running for Congress. I think many people say, "Wow, I've only been on the council for almost 4 years. I've been impactful in such a short time."
That's right.
Hmm, you just broke a news right now. You will be running for a congressional position.
Yes,
Ah,
yes, and
what a
that we're
good
breaking
news is
ground
that.
next.
When will
We're
you do?
announcing next week. We're announcing we're gonna mine of the snow, but yeah, we're announcing next week. Yep, and
Thank you
it's
very much.
exciting.
Congratulations.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So we'll come back to you, Veteran Smith, and I want to echo what you just said as well, Veteran Smith. You heard it right here on Top FM. I beg to differ. Councilwoman Alaj is going for a congressional seat, and please, we want to be your anchor. All right, we want to be your window to the community. Whenever you want to put stuff out there, we're here to
Right.
echo it loud and loud for you. Before I bring in Mr. Nubo, you talk about the President Trump's first term. and I want to touch on that a little bit because these are troubling times now. You said there was a problem with the DED and wanted to remove that. I remember that very well. How do you compare that period to now? And how are you, I know you talk about it, but how are you really working with the African community, especially the Liberian community? Say, if I'm out here and I'm in this predicament, how can Councilwoman Large Walla be a help to me?
Well, it is, they have elevated their actions to the point where it's become more detrimental and scary to the community
Right.
from the ICE actions. I mean, a lot of Africans that don't have full status are going quiet. You don't hear from them. We had last year, and I can't believe it's like 2024, we had a immigration forum and it was packed there, and then the next year nobody came because they're scared, they're afraid to be deported. And so we do see that going on. We also see healthcare costs going up. Cost of living is going on. Is really hitting a lot of communities because of the tariffs. That inflation has gone up, and a lot of things that were $2 now are $4 or $5. So people are feeling the squeeze, and then we have had the shutdown and so many other things. So there is a concern that people are feeling very uneasy about what is happening in the United States, and it's getting scary. In Prince George's County, we're a town of federal workers. We
Right.
run the federal government. We're a big part. Our contractors, our workers are all part of the federal government. And we are seeing now is that they've laid so many people off that it really is a new reality for many families having no job, nothing. So it's really scary times, and I don't know how we're going to deal with it here. But that's one of the reasons I'm running, to save our community from what's happening, from the attack that they're experiencing right now, and we are letting people know that we're there for them. We're there to fight for them, and that's been my focus.
Okay. Oh, so one more question. I will hand it on to Mr. Newbold. So you serve as the on the health service of the county. What does that mean for you? And what is your priority going forward? Is there any actionable priority that you have that you think that will be in the near term should be a focus on at this point?
We're working on emergency room wait times. We have a big issue with that. We are actually releasing that report next week, and that report is going to show that a lot of people are right now going to emergency rooms for care. To a certain extent, we always look at Liberia and see all the problems here. Many of those same problems exist in the U.S. If you don't go to the doctor, you're just as vulnerable as somebody who has all these doctors everywhere but doesn't go to them. The reality is that the cost of healthcare is so high deductibles, high rates. When people go to see the doctor, they have to pay this deductible, that deductible. We saw one thing where this lady, to do her treatment, she had to pay over $100 something. She don't have it, so she would call 911 and have the ambulance, because if she just did that, she would only have to pay $15. So the reality is that people are going through it and looking for ways to, some people don't go to the doctor, right? Because they don't want to have to spend that type of money. And so it's definitely a big concern for many people of having to spend that type of money. And so we're trying to resolve that issue, and try to get more help people that. So healthcare, when we for healthcare, we want to lower the premiums. We want to address the chronic diseases. What we saw during COVID is our community was hit substantially by COVID, and that we had the highest rates because of comorbidity of death rates in the county. So the number one, no matter what, we cover crime, and people say we need to get more police on the streets, but the number one killer in Prince George's County is not gun violence, it's heart disease. So it should be a focus.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Nubo, you're muted, sir.
Can find my mouth.
Yeah, you're all muted. Mr. Nuba, we can hear you.
Okay, Honorable BLEGAY, I'm impressed and congratulations. But now that you have moved to from a district-based level to uh, county-wide representation, what leadership values guide you?
Well, really, the focus is passion for the community. That's really key. Passion for the community is definitely key. You have to walk in knowing that you have the community at heart and that you could serve them. And that's been my biggest focus as a council member. Um, and I feel like once you have the passion, it kind of guides you, but you don't want to be somebody who's there to be almost like a corporate person that looks and ignores the community, because that's what we are, public servants, and public servants are really important. So that really guides me. Everything else kind of falls into place, but really listening to the needs of the community allows you to think, okay, so what could I do to really save my community? Uh,
So, uh, at that level, that that pre- does that prevent you for advocating for your people?
No, it actually gives you more of an ability to advocate. I think that's what the good thing. Sometimes if you're in a more executive role, like if I were president, sometimes it's harder to art to advocate because you have competing interests that you have to like outline.
Mhm.
But in this role is different because this role allows you to advocate because you're still just a council member representing. You're a legislator. And in legislative, you're allowed to kind of pick an issue and advocate versus when you're an executive and you've got all these competing interests. So this job allows me to do more. Even now that I'm countywide, I can do even more to represent the community and be a voice in the community.
Okay, you you have advocated for some improvements like security cameras
Oh yeah.
and requirement for high capacity apartments. But your critics say these things here discourage development. How do you respond to your critics?
What would be, the critics don't understand that people don't feel safe, they're not coming to your county. And every critic that says that when there's break-ins and things in their community, they're the first to run to us to ask us to provide police officers and all types of support. The reality is that we were willing to work with the apartment buildings. This bill came because I was at a community meeting when they started breaking into the parking lot during the community meeting, which I thought was crazy. And when I reached out to the owners, I said, do you guys know? Because we came outside and they broke into the cars. So when I said, do the owners know? Do you guys know like who did this? And they basically, the residents already told me that those cameras hadn't worked in 3 years. So it's like, cameras are very, very good in catching people who have committed crimes. And I would tell you that, a lot of crime committers like this, especially with theft, they're usually serial violators. They have been stealing and doing all these things for a long time. You just got to catch them once and it stops them in their tracks. But if you don't catch them, then they will continue to do it because they're getting away with it. So we need to make sure that we use every tool, and one of the best tools to catch someone is a camera, because when we have good networks in the United States. So if you catch a camera, you can run. We have programs and AI programs that you can run a face and find out the person's name and where they live. So we want that because then we get those people off the street, and then that's less crime in our neighborhoods.
Okay, maybe my last question.
Okay.
I know you know the Obama story.
Hmm.
Obama got in a race. Maybe he won, and then they say Obama was not born here. So don't you think that would come your way when you decide you put your hat in a race? for a representative position?
Yeah, I mean, I already dealt with that with my last race. There were a lot of people that said that the Africans were there to take over. There was all kind of rhetoric. The reality is that if you talk to most of the voters are not going to think like that. If you go to voters and you tell them your story, they'll vote for you if they feel that it resonates with them. And that's all we're really concerned about. Everything else is noise, you know? And so that's the only thing we've said. So I would say that I feel encouraged. I'm encouraged because when I went through that before, where people were saying, "Oh, she's African, she can't win because of her name, she can't win because she's not from here," it was all noise, and we were able to be successful.
Excellent.
And
Thank
so
you.
yeah,
I'll write my case.
Excellent.
yes,
All right. Thank you, Mr. Nubo. And
thank
we'll now
you.
go to Mr. Elston. Elston, the legend. Do you have any question for Councilwoman Lodge Wallet?
No, I have more of a compliment for the councilwoman. I want to firstly thank you for throwing your weight and wanting to run for such a viable position, because we see it being done in other places. We have Russell, who is very popular in Minnesota. He's currently, he's served before in a council position, and he's running to occupy a seat. And I think the more Liberians throw themselves out there, the more helpful it is for our country, because you're making impact in the greatest country in the world, the great United States of America. So your effort is laudable, and I want you to keep pushing forward. My next round, I may ask a question, but for now, I want to throw my hats off to you.
Thank you so much. I do apologize. I need to jump off at 6 o'clock, but I just wanted to spend some time with you all, and I definitely look forward to coming back to spend some time to talk with you all.
Okay. I was hoping we still got 3 minutes. Could you allow us to just take 1 or 2 calls from our viewers?
So actually, you know,
I want to go to the line, and maybe there's somebody from father's town in Nimba who want to say hi to the daughter, or somebody from the Southeast want to say hi to the daughter, for doing such a wonderful job. Alexander, can we get 1 or 2 calls before the councilwoman leaves, please? Alexander, are you hearing me? Okay. Alexander is probably occupied. Let's just go around 1, please. She got 2 minutes to go. So maybe we can take 1 or 2 more questions, and then she can answer in the lead. We don't want to hold the council when she's very busy. Mr. Nubo, you're coming in?
Well, I feel that she does not have much time, and I think this is introductory appearance.
Yes,
she is our daughter, and she will be with us. So let us ask her to do her closing statement, and we move on.
Okay, thank you. We still got 2 minutes. We can still burn another meeting.
No, Archie, this is a lawyer. You want lawyer to close in 30 seconds?
No, she got minutes. She's good. She's good.
Okay.
The veterans, you got any question?
Let me ask Mr. Estin to ask his question, because he didn't ask question.
Right, certainly.
Second, please. You got to go.
Yes, considering we're aware now that you have to leave, Mark, one question to you, or maybe Impo, would be, can you tell people any like formats or formality leading up to the program, what you want people to know, like if you are having like a rally, if you're having like a formal program somewhere that entails you bringing people together so that you can speak to them, what are your initiatives leading up to the big day?
No, well, we're launching out on January 28th, where I'm making my formal announcement. We do have some snow, so we might push it back, but for now, people can meet us in Largo. We'll send you all the flyer if you all can let people know. It is at the Home Suites in Largo. We're gonna have the county executive Aisha Brayboy come out in support of me and the council members, and I look forward to you all supporting us.
Thank you so much, and thanks for being on the platform. We wish you could spend the whole night with us, but you can't. We're a very busy woman, and we wish you all the luck to have you back here.
So, in your closing comment, could you, anything we didn't ask you and you you feel personally you want to share?
Yes, I just want people to know that don't forget to know your local people. Don't forget to get involved locally, because just understand that that's where the real work is done. And we want people to know that. And we want to just put the word out there to people so that they will know that the real work is done at the local level. You should know your local people here. Don't sit there and wait and just say, okay, Um, I'm just going to wait until I go back home and get my big job, because your kids are in the United States, your family stays there, and most of you come back after 1 or 2 years in Liberia. So we just tell people don't ignore the don't ignore the local level here, and let your kids run and get involved, because so many people are just focused on home, and that's it, and that's a risk.
Yes.
All right.
Already, another
All right.
question,
Thank
guys. So we
you.
got to let her to bounce off. Thank you
Right.
so much, Councilwoman. We'll look
Thank
forward to having
you.
you another
Thank
time again.
you. I'm very
Thank you so
excited.
much.
Thank you
All
so much.
right.
All right.
Uh, that was great.
All right, she's gone. Yes.
Uh,
So thank you, fellow panelists. I was so great. Thank you. I will ready to nail this. I'm so happy. This is so great. So great. I wish we would have taken one or two more.
Council Otella Brown wanted to come on, but I sent him the link. But he's,
Who want to
yeah.
come on?
Our league
He's not here yet.
No, I just sent a link to him.
Okay. Okay. All right, guys, that was great. So let's do a quick run up. And I want to start with you, the veteran Smith. Talk to us about what we did in the last. You were here for about an hour. So no, not an hour. I do 35 minutes, 40 minutes, 35, 40 minutes.
Okay.
So talk to us about what you. What's giving us feedback, man? What is that?
I think it's the.
Fred.
Okay.
Or internet.
Oh, but you're not getting feedback.
No,
Fred, say something again. Let me see.
Okay. Yes, I think somebody have a microphone on.
No, Fred, you need to go back and come in. Your connection.
No, man, no. Somebody have a microphone on.
Okay. So
okay, it's better now. Okay. Yeah, I think she that she saw a parent from Africa, and her root. She never forgot where she came from. She a lawyer, so she laid down her credential, and that is very solid credential she laid down. She also told us what she been doing in the county. She was able to let us know the different level of government in Liberia. We're just trying to do decentralization. So what she is going through is the level that we should be at, decentralizing in the different counties. That's some of the work she's doing with the local government that she's doing in her county in Maryland, St. George, Prince George County. So one of the questions when she comes next time, I would like to ask her, how can she be very helpful in helping not only Nimba County or Grand GDEH as they strive to the decentralization decentralization, how they can work with these counties.
The veteran, your connection is bad tonight. Your connection is
no. No, man, no. It can't be. I'm not doing anything wrong. No sound. So no, I think so. So that's what hearing dog. So that's what is the whole focus. She really laid the groundwork, and she was able to break the news of running for a congressional seat, which is a big news, very historical. So she will come back again, and that's she did well just for 30 minutes to show you can take 30 minutes and still be able to deliver. So these people are used to it. That 30 minutes, there are different stations that want them to appear. That's how our lawmaker then should do. Set the time, the communication director working along with the community, and be able to give back information that would be necessary for the community. So she did well with the short period of time that she was here. She delivered it. She had impact on us. Now we can just
Okay.
so, Mr. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Nubo, what's your takeaway from Councilwoman Wala appearance? Mr. Nubo is muted. Let me unmute you. You should be okay now, Mr. Nubo. Mr. Nubo.
Okay. Yes, I'm here now. Oh, yeah. Who coming in there? I hope Otello will not interfere with me.
No, you're good. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. I'm very impressed. At the get-go, I said that these people that went to Liberia, they're free slaves. They were not citizens of Liberia or of the U.S. And we have children, we have our children who were born here, who became U.S. citizens. And this lady here, I was impressed. I mean, I had maybe up to 24 questions to ask her, but she had work to do. And I know she is not.
The whole table, man. You could ask that one, but go ahead.
She is not looking at the ground, or she's aiming at the stars.
Yes, she is.
As she said tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I was impressed. No,
Yeah.
not I think. I know I was impressed. And I feel that it was good that she made the announcement on I beg to differ.
Yep.
And I mean, we do not know it all. We do not know everybody. But you go you do research on a person, punch the name in, you will see what that person has been doing.
Yeah.
So I was very impressed. And that's why, even when she said she wanted to leave at 6, and we're trying to keep her, and you and Fred were trying to keep her. I said, she need to leave. Let her make her closing statement. Mm-hmm. Because that's a lawyer. You cannot give her 30 seconds, 15 seconds. You cannot give her yes or no question. So I'm very, very impressed with her presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mr. Elston, the legend, your takeaway?
Well, I'm highly elated for her, and considering she's running for a position that is very important in the District of Columbia area, what we call the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Very, very, very important strategic area. And researching, I know she's on the Democrat side, and that part of America shifts greatly toward the Democratic side. So she stands a chance. I wish her nothing but the very best. We have some Liberians who've served in very meaningful positions like council members and what have you. So it's my ardent hope that she gets her desire and make impact here in America, and that can translate to Liberia, because if she gets what the position is, she will be able to trigger down to Liberia, which helps our country. That's my input for now.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Elston, the legend. And so, Mr. Brown, I'm going to come to you, but I think you're listening to your fellow panelists. Since you are not part of the questioning period, you can then come in after I'm done. So my takeaway is just like every one of you. I think first, she's young. I don't know if y'all noticed that. She's young. She's a very young lady. Yes, she's a very young lady, and very eloquent. She was so poised, like she felt at home. She took her jacket. I said, "This is good." You know what I mean? The first time on the show, she took her jacket off. I was like, "This is good." You know, she's at home. She feels at home because she knows that she is on a Liberian platform, and she then went ahead to pronounce her name. I don't know if you remember that, but she pronounced it in the Gio setting. I think it's Wula. There you go. Yeah, Wula. So, and I was like, wow. You don't really see this, man. This is great, you know. But then she went on to talk about her role. And these are things that really affect where she served. I live in the area, right? I've been here for so long. And PG County, and she's right, PG County is the richest Black county in the whole of America, even richer than Atlanta, Georgia, right? And so, but the crime rate also in PG County is very high in our area. And Mr. Nuba, you asked her that question, you know, about the camera, and she had to explain why the camera was put there. Because like, the crime rate in PG County is high. And she said, we have to do that because the people came, when we were in the hall, they came breaking in the cars. And that, for me, that's a leadership. Decisions are very hard to take. But when you take them, you got to make sure you take them based on principle, you know, and she explained that in detail why she did that. And that was great. That was excellent. But then she broke the news here again, you know. She broke the news that she's going to be going for, I think, a county-wide or statewide position, you know, which is great, which is excellent. And I want to thank Mr. Fred, the Veteran Smith, for bringing her on, for making a connection. You know, these are things that we need. And I know when we need her back here, she's gonna do the work again to bring her back. But that was my takeaway. And I'm just like you guys, I'm elated about her. I think she got a good chance to exceed in her current endeavor. We gotta be able to use our platform and our voices to speak to people in the Maryland area there, because she said there are 4 counties there, even though we don't know the counties that are involved. But I think I know a lot of friends in that DC area that we can reach to in the Maryland area to help her. And so that is my takeaway. Mr. Brown, you heard us. What is your takeaway before we move on to the next topic of our show?
Yeah, thank you, fellow panelists. I know I want to say hi to all of you guys. I know today Friday, so you know, have to pass around to get 1 or 2 things done. That why I came late on the show, but I'll be here. It's better, than never.
Yes.
So I listened to her. She's eloquent. I was watching this thing on Facebook live, and all that she was saying, I was enjoying her. I'm so proud to see people who understand that they are not only just an American, they came from somewhere. But most of the people today, as soon they see themselves across the Atlantic Ocean, they think different way. In fact, when they can say again, we speak their own dialect. Speaking dialect to them, if you speaking English to you.
But Otis, the first thing she came, she made order to get the actual pronunciation of her name. That right there, you know what she meant. Yes.
So at least she did well. I like that, but I encourage her that this should not be her first time or the last time. She should always make use of this thing. She may not know the effect it has, but people in that same DMV area, they all listen to all the Liberians, so she can also win them on her side, including the other people. So there's a need, and I will encourage all we who are Liberians. If I will see our kinsmen or our people, vying for position which we are not vying for, I don't think we should go against them. We should help to promote them. But if they are vying for a position and you are vying for it, and then that competition, then it makes sense. But Othello Brown is vying to be represented. You're not vying to be represented, and then you want to be chastising me. What's the need? So I will encourage our people, to see reason to support each other. Thank you. Through that we can build Liberia. It's a very crucial. So thank you for holding the show down. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Brown, for coming on. Like you said, better late than never. At this time, I want to turn the wheels over to the veteran Smith to take us through the rest of the program for the last. I think we have for another hour. Mr. Smith, can you handle the wheels?
Yeah. Oh, you'll be going somewhere. Okay. I just wanted to comment lastly before we go to a different topic. Mr. Brown, I hope you are here. She a lawyer like you, and she an advocate, and she have a show about where she chat people who have legal issue. She deal with it too in the community. So if you have legal issues, the way we utilize you sometime on the show in the morning on legal issue. So she have a show in the Prince George's County where she interact with the resident on legal issue that will be countering. So that's very encouraging, very positive. So for the next 1 hour that we have already done our special guest, and we appreciate her, Councilwoman Wala BLEGAY from the Prince George's County, from being our special guest. And she broke the news that she would be running for a congressional seat. And she selected our show to break the news on the 28th. There will be an official ceremony. So if you can go there and support her, if we can carry it live, if we can work hard to carry it live for the official, pronouncement of the title. If we can do it live, I will get in touch with our communication director. She also a Liberian, so that would be unique. That Top FM 105 carrying that live on our platform, whether it's the morning show or the evening show, during what time. But I will let y'all know if we can carry it live. That would be the beginning of working relationship between our station and the councilwoman and council at large. So she holds two positions, not only council since 2022, but recently she got elevated the council at large, meaning that she got additional responsibility. Instead of few districts, she had many districts to cover. So we'll be working with her and her communication director. Special thanks to Nadia Bernie, who is from Liberia, also who is the communication director, who are very helpful to the veteran in making this possible. So I hope this show represents something that our lawmaker have an important communication director, whoever senator or representative or minister. That communication director work in line with the public, with the journalists, to sell you, to make so all the communication I did, I communicated with our communication director. She made it possible. And then the councilwoman just came on the show. So that's something we can pick up. People who are aspiring for office, make sure you have a good communication director. That person will set your agenda, set your activity, give you a bio, give relevant information about you. So that's a useful person. So if you want to spend money, spend it on your communication director. They will make connection to radio station. Anybody want to see you, they will have to go through that communication director. And for her to select somebody, not only because they're from Liberia, but the person she selected to represent her as communication director, she also efficient, qualified, and she just took over the job not too long ago, a month or two ago, and she was able to deliver on her first assignment dealing with Liberians. nations. That's why I wanted for you to come to ask questions, but she had busy schedule because there's a big storm coming our way. They said the storm should land here on Sunday. I know they will go to it will go Boston also. So as a officer, they have to be prepared. Since in Georgia County, they had a lengthy meeting to discuss what should do, what the plan. And that brought me back to what happened yesterday, Mr. Brown. If the people were planning that the vice president coming in time, all these things would have been done better, preparation. So she don't want to make the mistake. She wants to make sure everything ready when the storm comes, how it can benefit the people, to prevent harms in waves for the people. So that's where she and then she said, okay, that's my people. I don't want to postpone it because we're just about to postpone it when the director came to me and said, you know what? Instead of postponing it for next Friday, let's see. She said she can do it for 30 minutes. Then we can work out another time for her to come back. So that's what happened. So there's a big ending tomorrow in Nim County, infrastructure and roads. But then they have a reporter that will feed her in on that conference, better road and network and all of the 9 yards. So Monday we'll make that topic for our Monday show, and the reporter will report on that conference. And then Popular Work attended that conference and other governmental officials, improving our roads, the financial aspect, the monetary aspect, all of that they discuss it. So we'll see what came up. So for the next hour, maybe we should find something in line about our heritage, and Mr. Brown talk about it, our heritage, Liberia, and be very helpful to us wherever we go, whether in America, in Europe, and see what can we do and what we expect from people who live from here and what we expect from our people back home when your sons and daughters or your children. So we have a lot of Liberians now who have children in the diaspora. How would these children fit in Liberia when they come back? How government should start planning for them. They are Liberians. Some of
Her line went off. Can you hear us in studio? You want to take over because he's off right now. Unmute yourself. You are muted in studio.
Alex, you are muted. Huh?
You guys getting me?
Yeah, clearly now.
what's happening with the network? But you have been going off and on.
Mr. Fred,
Yeah, just
your
for
line went
the
off.
past tip, can't permit me tonight.
Right.
Okay.
Mr. Fred Smith, can you
So,
hear us?
Mr. Legend,
Yeah,
Legend, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Can
you clearly.
you want to touch on that topic?
Well, I was on
How I can.
Archie is around, and I was thinking, since he's around, let him steer the affairs.
Okay.
No, I get to my late. Now I got to run.
Okay.
Fred, I told you
Okay.
that my daughter had a concert band at school, so I got to be there before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you told me about it.
Internet.
Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Be safe.
On Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Miss Legend, can you touch that? Oh, that Mr. Right before you go. Okay, he gone. So, Legend, can you touch on that subject? How our DNA, whether you're in Liberia or you leave Liberia and go Europe, how relevant you are to Liberia and how that should be done?
Well, DNA all around the world entails parents, getting step done, getting blood drawn. I don't know how it's done in Liberia.
No, I'm not talking about DNA, but I mean, if you are a father, you happen
Okay,
to come to America, or you born children, and your
okay.
heritage is Liberia, what should be your role, your contribution to Liberia, or your contribution to the new country you form? How it should be.
Oh, well, as far as pushing for the dual citizenship, um, we have someone in the House who put forth that bill, and right now it's very important because we see people who had their children in Liberia, and they even brought them to America, and you want your children to keep our culture, still going, but at the same token, Liberia is what we have, so you don't want to lose track of your heritage. You want to keep in tune. And most all come to the States. Even if you bring your immediate family, Mr. Brown, you bring your immediate family to America, you still have ties to Liberia. You either went to school in Liberia, you have childhood friends in Liberia. You don't want to lose your roots. And like those are all who were already mature to some extent before we came to the USA. Like someone like myself, I had a college education in Liberia before I came to America and got additional college education. You want to keep ties, you want to keep that light burning because there's no way you can divorce yourself from where you're from. Even if you naturalize, think about it. We are naturalized citizens of America. You become a citizen of America if you commit, for instance, if you commit a heinous crime that entails something extremely grave, they're going to revoke your citizenship. And we all know, level-headed people know this for a fact, that your citizenship can be revoked. So you want to always keep track with where you're from. You don't want to lose your focus, and you want to always be able to get back to that door. And it's very helpful. I'm all for dual citizenship. I'm all for keeping in touch with Liberia. Like I said, those are all who were already mature to some extent before we came to the Western world. It's almost impossible for us to lose our entire background where we're from. So yeah, that would be my take on that.
Okay. Mr. Brown, Councillor Brown,
Council, you're muted.
unmute.
Yeah,
You hear me now?
yeah, you're good
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, nah. Earpiece in my ear. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, thank you, brother. You said it right. You say one collaborate, all collaborate. Let me tell you, even if you go any part of the world, you naturalize yourself. That spirit of ownership that you're Liberian, you still get it in you. It'll still be in you. Even you don't have to be a Liberian. If you're from Sierra Leone, the same thing. Whether in your country, Liberia, you have been suppressed, by other people, you don't get your way through, and in foreign land getting your way through. That cannot negate. Look, I have one of my auntie. She came here in 1960, I think 67. Yeah, 67, 68. In between, she came here. She came here with the late president, William V. Tubman. She was singing in University of Liberia Mass Choir. Yeah, since in the 1 year. You see the woman now, you can't even say that Liberian, but she, even when she's speaking the vernacular, she understands that she she can be fighting with it, but she still feel proud. So now when discussing him, she asked her for other people, yeah, she can start crying. The other one, I can feel it in her soul that there's nowhere like home. So, brother, always good to know your place, and one thing the Nigerian can do, I always encourage people to do it. The Nigerian, when they born a case in the place, that case not going back Nigeria, but they can speak their Dala Nigeria, Dala, I know that Igbo or what nothing they can speak it clear. I have a Nigerian friend who I went to school together here. I went to her one time, we were doing assignment, we were doing groups, so I went to a place to see how best we can do our own. They met 3 children get in the house. They met us because it's just about who they met on the big honest 18. They know what 13 say, hey, I have visitor and my friends came to visit me. So you can go upstairs, they move from here, and when you go upstairs, your beaters start causing us. I like not together. 3 children there, one in our born here, and they call it well. So I was asking, but man, how you did it? I said, but man, once we are home, my wife and I, we're from Nigeria, we're from the same place. So we don't speak English to them again. Because we may not get a chance to carry them home, so we'll teach them right here. And I felt so proud that he make him speak that. So I for one, I know already about her speaking, and then the action was taking. So that's a very good thing. And I think I have to practice that also too, to be speaking my dialect to my children, so at least they can be on top of things too. That's a very good thing to do. So we are Liberian. We should feel proud of Liberia. No matter whether we went through senseless war or we don't have electricity in Liberia, we don't have power, water, we don't have streets, everything. That's our home. We can still fix it. So, Mr. Smith, that's a very good question, and I think we should look from that direction and see how best we can unite our people and see how best we can give back to our people and make our country to be the kind of place so that tomorrow, for me, I don't want to be retired here. I want to go home so I can get house space. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Smith.
Now, how should we prepare for our children home, especially those who have been those who were born in America or other parts of the world that have adopted new culture and they're going back to Africa, to the mother country? How should we start preparing, or what they should start doing so when they get back, they can be on the same wavelength? And we can see the disconnection, because sometimes when we are disconnected, we find disunity and we can't understand one another. So how we should begin? I know we have annual diaspora engagement that people come during Christmas. Should that also include the children when they come who were born away from the motherland?
Mr. Smith. Yeah. Something I've realized, a lot of us who have family and offspring here in America, and when you are at home, you instill that discipline in them. You make them to know because the Western world, the children have some certain leverage in their homes where they can speak their mind freely to an extent of, at times it crosses the line with their parents. But we typically, from that part of the world, especially West Africa, most parents, we don't tolerate certain things, and we keep that discipline instilled in the children for which they learn. So when they grow up, when you take them back home, and when you speak about Africa, you speak about Liberia, in this case, they know you're speaking with conviction, you're speaking with discipline. They know you explain to them when you were growing up how your parents instilled discipline in you. I see so many families, go to so many African families whom they instill discipline in their children so that when they grow up, even in America, when they interact with people, they show them due courtesy. And that is very helpful for our children who grow up in this part of the world. Somewhere we are on the opposite side of the spectrum. Like for me, I have my two children back home and I brought them here. And they're very well cultured. And it's up to you. Like me, I would tell people for free. My father, like everyone would say about their parent, I would be the first. I blow my dad, because I was raised from my dad's side. I blow my dad trumpet very loudly everywhere I go in this world, because he was extremely educated or lawyer by trade, but he was stern, extremely disciplined person who disciplined us. So he loved you to the T. Even anything you need, as long as it's in his grips and within his reach, he will give it to you. But there's no way on God's earth he will allow you to get away with indisciplined bureau, get away with disrespecting people. I say so much so to the extent that I would tell people, my dad, when he walks in a room, the smallest child, he will greet you. If you meet somebody somewhere, if you walk in, you greet them with courtesy. But if a child walks in and don't greet him, he will tell you, say, hey, did you acknowledge the people who you met here? You want to greet them? So that tells you it's a fair trade. When you expect people to respect you, whether a child, you want to respect them in return. So, that helps. So that will be, reflected in our case, a stern discipline, but firm love, and passion for our children. Mr. Brown, I think he's off, so you can just go ahead.
You said it all. Rightly said it all. Look, people say, oh, the African people can discipline their children, human rights, they all are right. They are right. their society and our society are not the same. But if you evaluate children from back home and those here, you see a big gap. You know, people back home, you know, if you use the F word, the close that year, oh, the Americans people, all of them close that year. But in America, yeah, it's a rhythm, a song, and not anything F words and that song. And the people don't care. Actually, they can't walk in. Now we want people to move on. But to our place, you know, we can't sit for your daughter or your son to just walk, you know, I'm not speaking. You know, you put on the spot or you put him on the spot. So the very good thing is our culture, and I think we shouldn't be carried away by Western culture and know to not bring our children to our culture because that's our culture, that's how we were made. So not because you are in America today and then you start to adapt other culture and leave your culture out. That's our culture. You know, nowhere in Liberia or anywhere in the world in Africa that you see children talk back at their people, that you see children who made their mother and father pay house rent in their own house. But in America, it's here common. The child can sue the mother, the child can sue the father. If I say you're in the holiday, say, Papa, well, no share of the house rent. You pay a share of the it. So, and it's whatsoever you got from Social Security, you give on the 2 cents, 3 cents, you give it. But we can't do that to our place. We are generous people. Most especially our culture that I like is that when we're doing something that everybody think, like for instance, with everyone getting married, you see people come on my wedding, they will all buy their clothes, you know, buy their shoes, everything, pay money, and then they make that occasion grand. Even if it's my birthday, you see people come on the birthday, they will grace the birthday, they will be there. But this other area, if you have anything then, it means you have capacity to do it. So people just coming to observe where how you want to be, you know. And before back home, I understand that sometimes neighbor can catch you if you do wrong outside. The people that know each other children then. You do wrong outside, somebody will come and discipline you and even bring you to your parents. And when people discipline you down there, they bring to your parents, say, oh, your son did it, about being, seeing, crying. Your mom will not even ask questions. They don't say, can't explain. They will start beating you again. Do it double trouble. Someone beat you, they bring you to your parents. They say, oh, the man, he did this, about quarter him for, they will start quartering you all again. So it was too much, too much. You know, but African, very proud of that.
It takes a commitment
Mr. Smith, your lines still cutting in terribly bad.
I don't think this the
The line's
station.
better. Go ahead. Now I can hear you. Just go ahead.
Okay. It takes a community to raise a child, and just where Mr. Brown was talking about, the community, somebody will discipline you and take you to your mom and dad, and your mom and dad will also discipline you. Why we can't do it in today's society? Why that discipline we got in the past, that this generation we can't instill that same discipline? Legend from legend, and we'll go to Mr. Brown. Why we can't have that same discipline?
Yeah, I think because the Western world, the corporate punishment, or what we call whipping and discipline, the child can be perceived differently on the side of the globe. So you have to be very cautious. People still do, in behind the closed door, especially when you have a certain control over your family. Like people will discipline them. Even people who were born here, some people here, they use those kind of punishment, and they tell the child, hey, I'm your parent, XYZ. If you want to, go contrary to my position, you might want to rethink your living place, meaning find your own way out, or when you reach the legal age, move on your own, and you can do whatever you want. I won't come to your place and what have you. But yeah, you have to just observe the fine line, knowing that this part of the world, certain things, they are not tolerable, and and if you're gonna do it, you have to be in total control of the situation, because you could get away with it, but if things go to the contrary, it can be sometimes misconstrued or even physically taken differently. So that's a fine line, Mr. Brown.
Right, and sometimes in this place, It's just different. In the Western world, Mr. Smith, it's different from us. We have a specific culture that we believe in, that we all learn and put it to use. But on the side, the rice in the place is not small thing. The Western rice, a whole lot of rice. You may get right to stand, you get right to move, you get right to say no, you get right to ask questions, you get right to do it, you get right to do this. You know, you have right to unwanted touch to say, oh no. Just imagine a few times someone brought case and said his friend touched him, not like the way friend touched him inappropriately. So they charge his friend for battery. See it? Well, the best thing you're giving the man a hug, just touching him, and I think come on to us down there. But on this are a big thing. So the rice in the Western rice too much, and at the end of the day, the people say that rice and a lot of you try to put that right to use. And that's why we get that's what make them different from us. Well, in Liberia there are some other things that are people okay to code for, and you can code in Liberia for yourself. So man, lead that team like own brother, like own this at the end, and we just believe in our brotherly who we just believe in it as an African. You know, that the American I came people couldn't know that they get cursing, they get this, they get that, but back home, we're all our brother and sister. Your man came to marry the other papi, she came with a stepson that your sister. She came with a stepdaughter that your sister. She came with a stepson that your brother. You don't still know they want here. So I'm a part born, they want no. That your brother, that your sister. That I would believe. Even your cursing name when they come, that your brother, that your sister. So I think that what they say in us, they just part of us. So I just think that we should continue, we should encourage our children, encourage the younger one that come after us, so they cannot depart from it. Because when they do, we'll be lost in more things in Africa will be lost in our culture, and at the end of the day, we don't know where we're heading. Yeah. So I don't speak down as people who try to practice the culture correctly. I don't speak down at them. But I'm gonna get vexed with those who pretend, all of the different from utopia, what about they are not from there, that my family can get mad about. People who doing the culture, like you see the Nigerian, you see the sorry to say, to put on spot, and you see the Mandingos. You and Mandingo men in the same class now. They been find friend Mandingo men forget it. They will speak that dialect in the classroom. They won't know. How Nigerian can do, how Ghanaian can do. They don't care. We're on the flight, talking as a student, drinking. The two men are just speaking at Mandingo. I said, my man, I start crying. My man, we have more people. What nothing you're talking, men are not care. They just laughing, speaking at him. And I said, yeah, the men are not small men. It was fine. So that's it with us. I mean, Labrador doing that today. You can speak better. I can speak better with me. So I won't be speaking English. What for? What want proof? Are we from England? We made English. So that's it. So thank God all of people that are around all the time forgetting about our culture. So it's a very good thing to do. Mr. Smith.
I have a story. I have a story when I was in Los Angeles, California. An African mother and an African child, and this boy was not. He was undisciplined, fight and do all kinds of things. So the mother had a choice of disciplining him in the African way of discipline, and so she did it. And she went in front of the judge, and the judge said, "Why you discipline the child in this way?" And she was straightforward. She told the judge, I had to do it because one day y'all would lock my son up and y'all would call me and say, what happened? Why your child did this? So before you lock my child up, let me be the one to discipline him. The judge look at her and say, okay, you can go. So as you were saying, Legend, a lot of parents are afraid to discipline their loved one because of the new environment they find themselves in. It might be local as you punishing the child so much, so they don't want to do that. So, Legend, will you commend that mother who did it the African way and was strong enough to go in front of the judge to tell the judge, before you lock me up, let me discipline my child because y'all will put that child in the jail and call me and say what happened with the child. So before you do it, let me discipline my child in the African way. How you
Right.
look at that, mother? Yeah.
100%. And you know, some judges, they are parents, and that you can tell from that judge own reaction that he's empathetic toward that mother, because he knows that mother has no ill will to her own child that she birthed. So he looked at it and like, you know what? Calculatively, this lady, she's not originally from here. More than likely, where she's from, that how she was raised, she cannot look at her own child and harm her child, but she wanted the very best for her child. So he kind of like use what the book will call discretionary judgment. He knows that yes, it is good for this lady to, not spare the rod today, handle her child rightfully. Then tomorrow, she won't spoil her child because of that. Like put 1 + 1 together and equate it to 2, and yeah, it worked.
Can we do some of the same because we focusing in the diaspora? How about back home to discipline people now is much more difficult. Why you think it's so? Where I would say civilization came from, where discipline came from the community and the neighbor that used to do it. Why is it difficult at home in Liberia to instead
Yeah.
that same discipline where it came from that country? Why
To
is
be
it
honest,
harder?
with you, Mr. Smith, it's easier to address that because think about it nowadays. I like to call this era the internet's age. So a lot of young people today, they have access to their gadgets, and they watch Facebook Live, they watch YouTube, and they see how people in the Western world, the extent to which children, younger people here in the Western world have privilege to confront their parent openly, speak to their parent openly. And back then, they didn't see those things. And then you can tie that in with Liberia. We had a very lengthy period of war, and that affected a lot of young people. There are young people who sway away from their family. There were young people who even raised themselves because of the war. They lost their immediate family. Some of them were picked up by extended family. Other of them were picked up by other people who they met in the street. And those things have a serious effect on children upbringing back home today. But yeah, but like I said, if you have your biological children or children who you adopted legally back home, you instill that discipline in them, it will work, and it does work. It starts from an early age. You instill discipline from an early age. You don't wait for them to get older and try to do that. That's why it gets challenging with a lot of people who who kind of like allow their children to get away with things when they're at a younger age and try to do it somewhere down the line. So you want to do that when your child is younger and still discipline them. Like the Bible said, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, you will never depart from it, or you will not depart from it. So it is enshrined. So because of that,
but the children having a meeting in Jewel.
Can you mute Mr. Nemo? Mr. Nemo, be muted.
Can you kindly mute your voice?
People.
Thank you.
Can you mute him?
Alex,
mute
he's muted.
Yes, I already done that.
Okay.
He's muted.
Okay.
So thank you, Alex. And
so at this time, can you take us to the callers all what we have discussed from our guests, Councilwoman Wala BLEGAY, who represent Prince George's County in the state of Maryland, and all what we have discussed to hear our caller to weigh in, and then from there we'll come back.
Yes,
Can you do
yes.
that, Eric? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it, folks. Here this evening on the program I beg today for. We will not open the phone line so you can put the thoughts through right here on top 105.3. Numbers supported through are 0776 105 105 and 881 1435 04. 0776 105 105 881 1435 04. And let's hear you tonight right here on top 105.3. The phone line is open. Those of you watching, let me see if I can play the WhatsApp number on the screen so you can be able to join us here. Wherever you're watching that from, whether you're in the diaspora, that you will be able to call us and make your point here. So the line is open 0776 105 105 881 14 35 04 are the numbers. Let's go on the line and pick up this person. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, your name, where you joining from?
Good evening. I go by the name of Shaka Babi Gwedi Zulu. I call you from Zoeju Crown Music Empire Studios.
Shaka Zulu, welcome to the show.
Thank you all for the program. The show I beg to default. I must appreciate all of the pioneers for the great analysis. But then you see there are cultural differences, Culture that are practiced in Africa is different from culture that are practiced in the United States. How people bring out their children, go about their spouse and their society. It's different from Africa, the Westerner way of thinking, their relationship, their way of bringing up their family. It's quite different from us in Africa. For us in Africa, we believe in live family.
Okay.
But Westerners do not believe in that. They believe in their spouse, their kids, and then their immediate family. But other than that, if you travel to the Western country, you have to adapt the system. You cannot take, the African system there where people adopt, dogs in the Western world as their children instead of pet. In Africa, we probably can eat dogs sometimes. Some people instead of going to Western world, they got in and I got a son. I dig pay, the men start killing the people in America, and they pull them people into the park and all of that stuff. But you don't do that, what we can do here to just hunt people and hunt the boy and just be killing it in the park in America. So there are differences in culture. So, we have to understand that Africa, our way of thinking and our way of behaving is quite different from the Westerner. So if we go there, we go and see greener pasture. We are not going to 100% adapt, their way of life and their way of living. It's going to be very hard, for Africans. So we have to cope with it. And our brothers that are there that are always coping with it, I want to appreciate them because it's very hard to adapt to a culture that you are not upbringing from, from your own country. It's very hard for you to really go about it. But our brothers are coping with it in the Western world and they are earning their living. So I must appreciate them. But there are differences in culture. That's why I just caught my attention on political mechanics.
So, Mr. Zulu, before you go, what's about child being born in the United States and they're coming back, in the country? Can it be easy for them to adapt to the 16?
It's going to be very hard. It's going to be very hard.
Okay.
No matter what I say, you take that child from America for him to adapt to Liberian culture. The man says, see your uncle, a big brother, then, you send the man say, you're not going anywhere. You start knocking here, all that, like, Israel, you say, go buy me water or bring me water. Man said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm tired. Oh, you think I have America thing? I will see you and you go back to your mind, buy America, all I know. You got to be the so it's going to be very hard. So if you have a child in America, you have to have a schedule to be able to raise that child. You cannot born a child in the Western world and you bring a child and you start forcing the child to do things and they're not going to come out good. So if you want to have babies in the Western world, bringing them to Liberia or to Edu, you have to have that standard of life for them, or else they are not going to come up good, as compared to the way you want the Western children to come up good. It's quite different, for any parents that want to raise their child up in Liberia.
All right. Thank you so much this evening.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
0776 105 105 881 14 35 04. Let's hear you this evening. Let's take this person. Hello.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
I'm Joe David Sako, calling from Zobush.
Mr. Sako, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I thank those who in America
the comment.
Mm-hmm.
What happened here is 60, 70,
Mm-hmm.
and 80. But for 90 off,
Mm-hmm.
the same thing the Americans don't know what a lot of things going here. Because we that in Liberia here,
Mm-hmm.
especially in the city, our children, they Western and American children, because you yourself in the station that you looking at our children. You will only say my son and yourself, but the way it's changed. The men in America there, the system in America that what is doing a bit human rights. So the human rights make the one we used to do in the 60s, in the 70s, in the 90s, in the 60s, you can't do it. Your own tax can tell you to put here too. The same thing the man talking about over there is here.
Okay.
Because the system, after the war, you get a first president, the second president, they brought in human rights during any time. But the human rights now all the people in our country. So the in America, when you bring them here, the only way they will use to our system is you, the father and the mother who brought them, or the uncle and the auntie who brought them here. That's the people who only care them what to do. No way. But they are all the same. So I think the gentleman and the diaspora boys there, I think the government, you see, they'll bring some story, then you start seeing them way back. But before our time, I was born in the 50s. Our time, your father will tell you, say, it's basket. Where the policy and my CA is to start my power in the morning. 5:30 to 6 o'clock in the evening. If you don't take that basket and carry it behind the woman, that's trouble for you. Go in the car, you will bring you. Your brother and sister will run behind you and they catch you and they will lay you. You know, when they don't want to beat you, then they set water on the fire and pull out. Yeah, we call power. Then they put it there. They make it hot.
Okay.
When they lay you down, then your mouth or 2 feet, your two hands will go on your feet, then you lay down on the ground. While you're sitting down in your butt, you're shopping out water in your knee.
Wow.
Before you get up, you fall through. The next time your father tell you, you will do it. Your brother tell you, your sister tell you do it. So that's it. We should the president now respect the penal system by no way. No way. The children fall. Before you tell them, tell your party or everybody party on the knee. Both women and men. So that system, to get it back, it will be very hard. No president to bring it. After what I said, 5, 6, 7, now will be wet. So your system will in now, the 2000 system will in now, my brother. Well, just talk about it because they have to talk small to you with the video because I want the video for. So that's all I'm going to say as a title. Thank you to the diaspora boys. Let it stay continue. Thank you. One more Joe Thank you.
Thanks so much this evening for being part. 0776 105 105 881 3504 0776 105 105 881 3504. And let's hear this evening. Those of you in the diaspora or any part of the world watching us, if you want to be part of it there this evening, just the last number on the screen is our WhatsApp number. You can call and we'll put you through here this evening. Trust me, if you call us, we're going to put you through. Trust me, you'll be live to make your point here. Yeah, so 0776 105 105 881 1435 04 are the two line tonight to put you through. Keep your calls coming in right here on the program. I beg to differ. And this is the second segment on this program. So you listen to the panelists, discussing why we're not issue. Our guest were here and she left. You listen to us right here on this radio hour. So it's about time we hear from you right here. 0776 105 105 881 1435 04. We got 2 or 3 more calls and then we get back to the panelists. If not, we'll turn it over to them. Yeah, 0776 105 105 881 1435 04.
Alex, what is called what they call the Zoe Bush?
The Zoe Bush is a community in Sweden, right beyond the telecommunication.
The Zoe Bush is a community in Sweden.
The community.
So when I heard it first, I said the man said Zoe Bush. So who live in that community that the real Zoe?
No, Mr. Smith. That area, there was a shop, there was a liquor store, not store, entertainment area there before normal day, and the place, there was a end there to that particular area, our bush, going from there, going all the way toward Gallo Village there, because Zoe beyond the new city house, and on the other side, on the left hand side, they were looking at this, and I played the old power plane, the old LEC power plane. The new setup beyond the way, beyond there. They already have Zoe Bush, and the device were to stop those days, and they have some entertainment area right there. And play a little crowd, you can come down the hill that day and climb the hill, and they were like right there, that's entertainment area there. So people used to go there, if you're there, you are on the ask scan, so you can do whatever you want to do there.
All right, so we have you back on the line, and you see, let's get in quick. Hello?
Yeah, I want the gentleman that asked for Joe Bush, so I was explaining it well to him.
Okay.
They were doing PRC administration.
Okay.
When a schedule, they call it Jacob schedule, that corner. Then one teacher for TWR and both TWR and AG called John W. Sacco. Then the old man they read there. So that 3 years, there where the speech stop. It's a rule where you open with your hand and go there. So that area was, as you said, a small intimate area. The man, why this so small thing there. But time came, he was because he cornered that time. He started beating the play. There were door to go at night time. The way after 11 going to 12, and I play Oman Air. All over there, that's so there. You can't go there easily when you're a small child. Okay. One of the big town girls, they're not go there that time. That's why they call it Zoe Bush. But from there down all the way, as you said, to Zoe, that's also cassava and palm. Okay. Thank you.
Let me ask you, don't let him go. Don't let him go. Don't ask him question. Don't let him go.
All right. So 1 minute, Chief. You already dropped the line. So, Mr. Othello Brown, just want to understand something from you. So if you stay there, you can just call back quick. And let's just do a show, turn the show over to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you stay there, you can call back.
Yeah. I don't know. Because like Joe Sacco talking, Joe Sacco, I know if he know me.
All right. So he already here.
Yeah, I hear him too. He said that Joe Sacco talking there. It is true. I'm Joe W. Sacco. The W stands for Wallow. And the man who was in a Zoe Bush right now, and there where they call John W. Sacco, John Woloto Sacco, that both AG and TWR student teacher. But lately in the 80s, he became PTP personal manager. I really enjoy your diaspora boys, and I really admire you.
Ask him my question.
Thank you.
Just be on line 1 minute.
Yeah, I say, asking if he know me.
Mr. Otero Brown is asking if you know him. Yeah. He already dropped the line, Mr. Brown.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
So, the man artist so him back. Yeah.
I'm here. Othello.
Yeah.
Mr. Brown.
Yeah.
I knows you. Maybe. But you see Dow Camara? You see Dow bigger brother they call let me see how they call it. You know Gio Pelé.
Okay.
I don't want to all on that.
You were playing for DDU. We were in Kusa. All the way just
be on the line. You see, I had a oldest brother in a year before. I moved for Djibouti, I moved for Abostako, and Abo is here. Everybody's old now.
Yeah. Abo owner.
Pekra Nanju. That the boys there used to come to go fishing to Zoe, deep people Kasawa.
I know. I must say I did all that thing too. I did all that thing. I passed all down there. All that Zobi area they will pass there. You know, great. I own Israel in my own area. That I know Israel people who even live in Israel. I know Israel.
Okay.
I know the way I know Israel. So people in Israel who live there. No, no, Israel got to me. Yeah.
All right.
Ellis, you can ask him. Don't let him go. Ellis, can you ask him? Although the place called Zoe Bush, we have the poorer society, and what's the one for women? How they call it?
Sunny Society.
The
Sunny and the Poro.
Okay. Is it possible government can give money to those two societies and we help to bring discipline back to our children? Do you think it would be helpful?
Right now in Liberia, especially in Zwedru?
Yeah.
Wow. If you do it in Zwedru and the transition brings strong warning and everybody bye-bye, then what about the 14 counties that remain?
So the poorer not in the other county, only in Grand Jida?
No.
It's different. Quite different. I said, man, who are you interacting at the station at the studio there? I myself I get almost 40 some more children. My brother John got children. My children, I got 11 born. Then my brother got 11 at 24. 22. Right now, I get almost 80 plus. When you know guys, I got a girl who used to play a keyboard here.
I know the whole Sako family. No Molly or Joe. All of them.
So my brother, you bring everything so you will help the people so they will get out from on the street. The higher thing with us in Liberia here, the whole 15 counties. Why you be in the country no what to do? No complaint that the investor they complain the money complaint. That kind of complaint of the medical children of moving the street. You know what happened if the children were not coming to ride motorball or going to go bush, they will just see somebody on the street and start beating you and whatsoever you get in your hand, they'll carry for you. They were coming to be west because it's still happening. Still human being on it. So that's it.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Too.
So Mr. Sumit, the question you were asking why we can bring it back, these are things people are trying to abolish in Liberia because they are saying these things, they practice are very harmful to society. So because of human rights business, so they are trying to do away with all of these things.
Hello. Please
tell Mr. Right.
Yeah, I know he's listening to me. Please tell him, he come on the Talk to Othello show tomorrow. I'll buy his trash car.
All right. So if you're listening, Mr. Brown asking you tomorrow to be part of the talk with Othello at 4 o'clock, right, Mr. Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 to 5, and then
Yeah.
he's going to buy you a scratch card. So don't forget
to pay for
Yeah.
his trash car tonight. I'll buy it back. Yeah.
So in background in bound and land. So
Othello.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. See, it happened the last time I won one squad car. I went in our office because the top, the smart, when I'm mistaken, boss, they are all connected.
Yeah.
I first of all went to smart. They said no, that top in our green hall. When I went there, they said, oh, the guy out there, yeah, I'll go you. So I called her. I said, please let me know your name. She called, I know the Grace, somebody. So I said, okay, Mama, I win you. I win a prize here. You say, where your name? I say, I'm Joe W. Sacco. Come on, they call first. I married G Sacco veteran. She said, Bobby, the people who win, I get anything. Oh man, me, I can't go asking for starter business. So I pop out. So if you say, because I went to the show last week, Saturday, I will monitor it, but I don't have nothing on my phone. So I plan for that program you're talking about tomorrow, which is tomorrow. But I don't know the time, that's all.
4 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be on it tomorrow. You have to say anything, just remind me, that's all. I'm writing it down. I'll also call and ask the people so you can call. Let me hear you talking. My name is Othello Brown. I'm from Grange. I was born there. Everything there.
I know you very well. So long you say Othello Brown there, I will not forget again. Thank you.
So come talk to Othello. Your money you're using tonight, I will give you money back to you because it just has very high. You get a little money, post trash car, be talking on phone like this, gotta do something about it. Yeah, so come on the show tomorrow. Call it Othello.
Yeah, very, very interesting engagement with him. Where
so
yeah, thank you. Mr. Othello, he's saying it's hard to instill that discipline, but what we could do if we can bring employment for these young people, it would be much better than try to instill the poorer society, giving them, to discipline the young people. He said job will help solve the problem. Do you believe that job will solve that problem?
We have a call on the line. Can I put it?
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good morning. Your name, where you joining from?
Okay, this is brother J. Armstrong Kuya.
Can you just give a volume small?
Yeah, this is J. Armstrong Kuya. Call you from every community.
Armstrong, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you very much for the show. Even though it is not the topic on our discussion for now, I'm finding the show. I just want to say to everybody something to draw our attention. Of the five presidents have just left our country.
Okay.
Well, some of all who listen to radio from last earth, for the comments of some young brothers and from the community college, on the concern being raised. We decided to talk to them politely that they remain mute until the vice presidents will go for us to be peaceful within the country. Because the people knew us as Grenadians, some people refer to us as fabulators of the law. So we talk to our brothers and somehow you see every movement I went down there, it was smooth. Also, the 5% I was say today, everybody dispersed from there. So then I might have to go to the honorable lieutenant. In a control able that the citizens, they are not feeling certified, they're feeling disenchanted. So what are he doing to put some mechanism into place to resolve peace as people's presence, to bring up unity amongst the citizens in local territory and what have you. So we feel some disturbance You can say people stretch last night, other people try to do it out of traveling. But the issue was so simple to appeal to community college students that they feel disenchanted from past statement or which recommendation he has been making to the audience that he has full other student tuition and other student on his scholarship of which you were forgery. So then, are you with me? Hello.
Hello, you are live.
Okay then. So then it's somehow disappointing. If you bring in a suggestion, it should to the audience it should be very much, you know, clear to people that when you stay on radio, that's why people will pay you for. Or you carry on information what people have problem with. So actually, as the vice president leave now, he's giving the call for the council, key areas there, and continue to see how they will go to that college campus or compromise with the students. Because these are the issues that we carry on the bad image of our country. When you're citizen, you are not feeling satisfied with you have to do something about it. You don't just sit up there to say yeah, everything is well. No, it's not work that way. So we've been dealing with this exercise patients today because of peace to maintain peace among ourselves.
Quickly, we have to another person.
It is meaning that we have to go every other thing. So I want to take that into consideration of for peace and unity. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much for being part. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name, where you joining from?
So my name is Darimo. We are following the program and it's very, very enjoyable.
Okay.
So yeah, we just tell the parents they are stay out, trying to educate us, and we ourselves we are still monitoring. Yeah, so it's very, very important. Thank you very much for the program.
All right, thank you so much for being part too.
Yeah, thank you.
I was saying, what he said is right. I said what he said is right about the vice president, but we have already arranged that we'll do post analysis of the vice president. There will be a post analysis. Okay. We the panelists will discuss, and we'll discuss the pros and cons of the vice president and 2-day visit to Zredru or to Grand Gdeh County. We'll start analyzing it from all the way Sester River.
We have a call on the line.
Yeah. Give it a call. I just tell him what we'll do.
Yeah, good morning. Alex, I go by the name Shaka Babi Brady Zulu. I call you from Zredru, Crown of Music Empire.
So Zulu, welcome back.
Yeah, I must appreciate the panel, Mr. Othello Brown, and that of Fred the Giant Smith for this great topic. And it caught my attention of Mr. Othello Brown program that he talked about. I don't know how I read it go about, whether it's only when you call on his program and then you get scratch card, because some of us have been making a lot of attempts to call on his program, talk to Mr. Othello Brown, but I don't know how the program ready to go before you can be able to interact with him. Because for me, I'm a musician.
Once you call on the show, there's no pick and choose. Once you call and your call go through, you
get in contact with him. Some other time he talk that I should get in contact with him. Maybe he could sponsor, me. But each time I try to really engage the program, I don't really know the procedure in getting with him. But I'm recording my songs.
I tell you, you get up and tell him.
Sponsor, in America, I wanted to.
All right, so Mr. Zulu.
Yeah.
To be part of the show, you just have to call on it. And once you call,
I've been calling. I called, I think last week, but I never got no response from the program.
No,
from Grace.
Once you
call, she always made the announcement before she leave the radio. Like all of you that call the radio have a price, so you just come at the radio station. I'm still here, as you know, before she can leave from the show.
Yeah, that's why I was
But
there
anyway,
last.
tomorrow is Friday. It's not still late. You can still do that tomorrow.
Yeah, I just decided to flex it out because I heard you talking about that because I don't know the procedure.
Oh,
and I hope to get in contact with him for him to lobby for me, you know, with some grand GDEH in America.
The studio gave him my address. The studio gave him my address. Everything will be free.
All the tracks I'm recording. That's why I decided to call him, Mr. Fred Smith, whether they could help me in promoting my
different call. Incoming on Facebook.
Because I got a lot of boo-boo songs that I want to put on audio map.
So, Shaka, the best way to get in and you can get in touch is just browse on the internet, the Facebook page. You will see incoming there. So if you go there, just testing your inputs, and you guys can talk from there.
Oh, okay. Then that would be great.
All right.
But that's concern.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. So as our caller said, we will be doing a post analysis of the vice president 2 days in Israel. We'll discuss everything. We'll discuss the ugly, the good, and the bad. We'll discuss everything. Nothing will depend beyond. Yeah, we already discussing it. Okay, beyond the line already. The judge also come next week and we'll discuss it. We'll discuss everything. And we'll get time for people to call. Everything. Yeah. So then just rest assured we'll test everything. The good one you deal, the bad one you deal, and the funny one, everything will come outside.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I just wanted to talk on the subject matter of we were talking about children, and I can remember in Trenton, New Jersey, there was a child. He was so bad, so the mother sent him home to Liberia, and he saw the condition that he was going through home, and yeah, the boy came back and became a positive, much better than when he left. So sometimes when you're home, you can be disciplined and you can change course and for the better, you can come back and change. The boy left from here bad and he went back to Liberia and he came back because he know the benefit and the opportunity here is not the same benefit back home. So he went back, he changed because he saw the hardship. And so sometimes one can see both the discipline home and then can see the benefit from the discipline he have to endure home. And when he came back, he changed. So as we talk about how both society, when you live in, how life is discipline, but he didn't want to hear his mother the discipline yet. So the mother sent him home. And he went home, he saw reality that the opportunity he had here that he was abusing is not the same opportunity in Liberia, and he changed. And now he a productive person. He loved both Liberia, and he won't come back yet, but he loved, so you can adapt. But sometimes discipline how you do it. And so I wanted to ask if when we conclude, how we can incorporate both, because there will be people who will be coming back. How do we bring these people back? Maybe not at the same level when they left, things different, but how we can work together and maybe not the same culture that you saw, but it won't change the culture, but somewhere in between that both coming and those who are there can coexist and survive. So, Councilor Brown, you think we can reach to that middle ground?
Yes, Mr. Smith, nothing is impossible. Liberia, there are few things you need to put this thing in place, you see things will change. And actually, you see, most especially, let's come back to Nigeria. I always said my example on Nigeria. Nigeria, that's a unique area in Liberia, that particular piece of land It's a unique area. If the sons and daughters of that land, they will take the land seriously and be faithful and be truthful to themselves and do tangible things. Look, people fly to go all the way Russia, Indo, all the way what is it, Australia for vacation. You can fly to go via Liberia, you pay 1,200, 300 in Liberia. You can go there. People can even do family reunion, they can go there. Just imagine if you get all of the beauty things in the area, like you go to Grand GDEH, the place is called RIGHT, meeting family, you get unique things, hospitals are working, they get electricity, it's stable, all of one. You see things will be flowing from one point to another. Just imagine that whole car road, there's no asphalt pavement yet. Like quota not on the road yet. But you see, because the road is pliable, you see small cars going in. Just think now, when they get quota from Ganta or maybe from Second P coming, always going on. Nothing will be in Morovia. And when nothing in Morovia, people get the thing that will come after them. So it can happen just a matter of time, and we need responsible government to take charge, to put that on the ego one side and do the best thing for the people. That if people will come in leadership and say, I will do something, and it will be a legacy that when I leave, they'll be talking about, you see development coming plenty. But when people say, I won't be the only rooster, when I'm there, no one shouldn't be there, then you don't see development. So it's possible, Mr. Smith, it's possible. We just need responsible people to take the matter of authority, that's all. And we don't need people who want the mere report on money, say they just want slap, they want people slapping that. Yeah, no, we don't need that kind of people. We need people, man, they want us in that, they all the thing, man, how you manage? Man, that 1,000 that you about all the thing, it's impossible. The thing more than 1,000. That kind of people need, but they been look at them and say, oh, the whole rain is ready. That 6,000 for one horse rain is ready. You lose confidence straight. You lose confidence. So all the things can come to order when you get the kind of thing in the country. You get roads, school roads, you get electricity, you see companies will be coming. People will come to invest, and when people come to invest, and all of people will benefit from it. So it's not impossible. They are possible just for to just think bright, and then the thing can have it. See what we're doing today. Look at the time up to you. I think it's about after 7:27, and in Labrador the next day. But we are here discussing, and tomorrow we'll be on the show again. So see the kind of sacrifices we are making. You understand? Then one will tell you different story. So that's it, Mr. Smith. So it's a very good thing to do. It can happen. I'm not hearing you.
On a Friday, we should be staying longer. Friday we'll make Friday show. Maybe we put different take in the show, connection, giveaway, and other things on a Friday because there are people they want to find something to do, and we could make the show very entertaining on a Friday. You see the amount of people that call in.
The truth, what we're trying to do, again, for me, I let the job busting. When I'm working hard, do some other things from the back. Yeah, I'm working hard. At America, you gotta work hard. If I say Q8, and now I can now say that we can go.
Okay.
But we are working hard. It's a process, yeah.
But it was a good show today.
Tomorrow,
I'm not going anywhere
tomorrow. Saturday, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be home all day. So I can even use 2, 3, 4 hours because I right home, see my house. I'm home, see in the living room, in my computer room. You see it?
Look at that.
So we can be here, yeah. Look at that. We can be here for the rest of the time. See everything.
You get your special radio room, or you put it in the setting room. You create a room straight.
I have one spare area here. They want to keep all my thing, to do all my things. The children playing up there at downstairs in the basement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the basement. So they play. No one can come here. I come my office.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. It's the basement.
Yeah, basement. In the
And,
basement.
and on the East Coast, the basement are very large.
There's something I want to recommend to you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Brown.
Yeah.
With your colleagues in America there. I heard something from the man at the station there, Vienna, that when you want a man number, check I know internet, you will see incoming. A text my soul Vienna. And I will talk on it tomorrow. But I want for you to carry the bear instead of I say your police, which means the Grandidian, the book is Grandidian in the diaspora there. Who and you can understand each another to do things together. You can look for some kind of rich man who thinking about bush business and bring him here. Let it bring company here for us before the election time. Then that incoming there, when you see something, the father, the grandfather, then we'll have to say something to you too. Because the thing embarrassing or now. When you put Brown there, Brown bring it in. When you put Peter there, Peter bring it in. When you put John there, John bring it in. No here and here. The county is empty. You know what makes county empty? That lodging company, that mining company, and the richest area in the world of Liberia, that Grandidian. And in Grandidian, the richest area that Putu will get 3 mountains in Grandidian here that will make every valley here rich. When they say the whole Grandidian will be so quota or so cement, it will do it because we have Jide, we have Montru, and we have G. For G, it has diamond and gold and oil. The one I'm saying to you, I'm serious, my son. I spent 68 years on earth now here in Liberia. I'm not joking, I'm a Grandidian. I'm born on the mountain. I'm from Putu Penoko, the headquarters of Putu Administrative District. And then Valley, who won't job here now for 2029, it will not be the easy one. I like the way they talk about you, Jenna. And I say I listen to your show on Saturday. And today is Saturday. Please, if the investor in front of you, whether you talk about expire, you don't talk about it. That the Nigerian side will tell you. Because we want for the youth to work. So the burden will come down on the parents. Guess what happened? Government talking about free education still, but it can't work. We pay money every time. No. They come in money as someone go pay 12,000 AG school. My son in the 11th grade. Oh man, I'm not doing nothing. You know, only 12,000. It was 24,000. He paid 12,000 himself. He went for contract. I forced him on Dow Camara. Dow Camara from the diaspora.
Dow my
Dow
my friend.
I work with him. I don't with him now. He's a good guy too. So I appeal to you. I enjoy you. I know you in Dreadwell, but that time it was small. Thank you very much, son.
Yeah. I know the whole soccer from me. I guess you see your soccer here with me here again. Emmanuel soccer, all of them here with me.
Yeah. So the idea he brought about employment.
Yeah.
He said the burden is on the family.
Yes.
So take the burden from the family. Take the burden from the family. The young people need jobs. And they have the mineral resources, everything there. all they need investor to come. They have gold, and he called the other city that they have gold and other mineral resources. Then you have the Putu
Yeah.
Mountain.
Yeah.
So, Mr.
Brother?
Mr. Mr. Brown, how
Yeah.
we can encourage people and make sure investor come and the investor will do the right thing to provide that job. Do you think it will ever come? And how soon will that be?
No investor can come. It's just for us to tell our brothers and who in authority now. Because what they are doing, the strategy they men are using is to suppress the people. Suppress the people that everything the people want, they must give it to the people. The people shouldn't be independent. So when the citizens are not independent, someone who can't stand on land to your house. Because you're the only person who can provide it. Then you'll be given it their own setting. That we take them, but then you behaving like you say that your own money. Someone just called me 2 days ago. They say, guess what? They say your Lord make all them like share the transformer. Then they went to that various town and said they don't want to buy the transformer. Then they want to in Post Town. They say that Eddie's going to buy it. They want to in all the time. What you call Bolekin? They say, oh, so can when they say he don't want to buy it with the money. The other one they say, so say he don't want to buy it with the money. You see how you looking? And people know, we know that they have money, that they counted money, they took 400,000, that we all know it's not correct. But now they, on the other hand, they say they don't want data from our back pocket. So you're suppressing the people, you're not opening all the people so that you can be independent. So the people will never make it to be independent. Where America here, you cripple, you blind, anything, you disable, anything, you get work to do. But for them, they will not make you to get work because they want you to look at them. When they go in Morocco, you sit down in a car trunk. When they're drinking, you stay in the bottom one, they want you to eat. When they're walking, anything they do, you must clap for them. Whether you go to a bar, clap. I know you get money to go cook to your house, you get more market money. But if you say no, they are not correct, you can't be around them. So it's possible. So they are the same opioid, they are the reason sometimes investors can't come because when investors don't want to come, they will start charging investors then for their self. You have to give me 500,000. You have to give me 50,000. I have to give me 25,000. All I want them when they message, boy, come on. How much I get to go down there? You want the kind of money from me? I should give you free before now. I'll start paying people. You know what I mean? To put you on payroll, you get 10%. And you paying each of them 10%. You know how much money there? Yeah? A thousand. 10,000 times 12. 1,000 times 12. That's more money. And before now you start doing what you want to do.
We need to go.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to go. So announce it to the people that
Close
tomorrow.
the closing comment.
Yeah, my closing comment is that tonight I have promised Mr. Sako to call on the show, talk with Othello tomorrow with Grace. And he come will buy a trash car and we encourage you people. Don't worry, we'll do post analysis of the 2 days the fire president made in the county. We'll talk about the good, the evil, and bad. We'll talk about it. We'll enlighten you all know. What we are doing is that we want to educate you. We'll continue educating you so you can know. Then when you know now, you go make decision contrary to the now, then anyway you don't have a decision to make. You don't have a decision to make. But if we will not tell you it now, we'll not open you up. Then tomorrow they say, but why you not tell us? So like, why we taking our time to explain to you people so you can make an informed decision. Yeah. You start calling people bossmen and this
Thank
will
you,
call
bro.
you calling them bossmen. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tyler Brown. And my closing would be, it was a wonderful show. It also opened my eyes that on Friday it's a good time to go beyond 12 midnight. There are people out looking for information, looking for entertaining show. So I will keep Friday in mind. That Friday is a good day to have a late night show that will go beyond 1, 2, or 3. But I will think about that and see what we can bring. And that show will comprise giveaway and other. Will bring comedians. Yeah, we bring comedians. We bring entertainers. We bring other things to what people who are out during that time to entertain. We're playing that show, and it will be every Friday. And we'll put it together when it's right. We'll announce it. And then also tomorrow, there's a sports show. Sports show, the passion of life. So Fred, the veteran, will be coming. Sports show will bring you everything from the African Cup of Nations, the county meet, everything. So it will be 11:30 a.m. your time. The 2 hour show to 12:30 to 1:30 will be 2 hour show. So come prepare tomorrow. We will tell you all that happened during the county meet, the good, the ugly, everything we'll tell you. And the African Cup of Nations. And we'll tell you how you can get a ticket for the World Cup in 2026. I know Othello Brown have leaked the secret, but we add more to that topic. Myself, I will be such Mr. Brown. I talked to somebody from Haiti already. So we'll be exploring everything, you know. So it will be a good sports show. We'll prepare you for Othello Brown show right after my sports show. I know it's full, but we'll be the momentum tomorrow, sports every Saturday. So hope you enjoy today. The councilwoman will be back. We're playing it when she can come back, so the callers can ask questions. So that engagement with the councilwoman from Prince George's County, Walla BLEGAY, will bring her back on the show, and she's making her pronouncement on the 28th to hold a congressional seat as a Democrat. We're bringing more information. It's on the 28th of January, and maybe I will talk with our office where we can have it live on our station, Top F 105.3, so we can be there to support our sister as she elevates to another position. And she always will never forget about where her root came from, Nimba County, that the people engage her and ask questions the next time she's here. So this is how we conclude tonight's show. I beg to differ. I hope you have enjoyed it. Fred the Veteran Smith and the host of the show, SHEKU, and Mr. Wright. I hope I have done justice to the show. They will be back on Monday, where we'll have somebody from the conference, from the Rural conference that was held in Nimba County will be our special guest on Monday. So bye for now. Have a wonderful weekend. We look forward to see you on Monday.
Thank you so much.
So Alice, you want to make your comment?
Thanks to all of you, and thanks for coming. We hope to be back, super and hefty on Monday. All right, so guys, that's it. This is how we let to draw down the curtain on the program. I beg today for those of you been watching us online. Like I said, many thanks to all of you. Those of you share to other group pages. We let to appreciate every one of you. You deal well by sharing this live broadcast to other group pages so other people can have access to us. And always don't forget to follow us every Monday to Friday from 9 o'clock to 12 in the morning right here on Top 105.3 and on Top TV. We are also live on YouTube. You can also watch us from there. We are always here on the program. We sometimes bring guests, sometimes we discuss issues. So it's something that's very educated. You have to be here with us every time. Don't forget to follow us here. The name is Alexander Duewulu, and this is how we Jordan Ketty. Bye-bye, and that's how I will leave you.